Dickerson's got 11 and a timeout called by Three Rivers. 2:24 to go in half number one. Mineral Area pouring it on from the Land of Plenty. 34-27. They lead on KFMO. Josh Mio, head of the arc, through a Molitor screen to the foul line. Out for D.T. Tucker. Hit it, Tucker. Far with corner three. Oh, yeah, he got it. 14 for D.T. Tucker. 6:25 left in regulation. There's the life that we needed here in the Bob. To Dickerson. Back to Smith. Straight on three. Tyler Smith. Drain it! Tyler Smith has 16. Ice in his veins as he hits that one. 1:29 left in regulation. Max 73, Three Rivers 58. Straight on three at the other end. Charles got that one to go through pressure. And a whistle call, the timeout called by Brian Best. The Cardinals going to work across the timeline. D.T. Tucker's got it. That's going to do it. The Cardinals headed to the championship game of the region. 79-65, the final score, and the buzzer means the fans will be back here at the Bob on Saturday. Circle it, folks. It's going to be a big one. Moberly coming to town at Mineral Area, a win away from a Midwest District Championship appearance and a Region 16 championship. MAC head coach Greg Heyer spoke about the play of Amarion Dickerson, Tyler Smith, and Rich Molitor after Thursday's win.
Dickerson, that's what I get to coach every day. Amazing athlete. He's learning, the game is slowing down. He's learning how to play off 2 feet. He's letting the game come to him. He's an elite winning player. I mean, he makes winning play after winning play after winning play. And then Richmond is the same. He's the heart and soul because of his physicalness, his toughness, the way he pursues the ball, this number of screens that he sets. He's just amazing. I love him. Yesterday he dove on a ball in practice for a loose ball, and one of the guys was like, don't dive on the floor. We don't need you to get hurt. And so I told the team, I said, do you guys understand? Rich would play on any team that I've coached for the last 23 years because of how he plays. And you look at what he averages, but he is so important to our team and to beating the best teams on our schedule. He's a huge part of the mix. So, I love how he played. I thought Tucker played a really good game tonight as well. But, Tyler Smith, that may have been the best point guard performance of the season as far as running the system, executing plays, getting the ball where it needed to go, still getting his within the framework of what we were doing. He didn't force anything. And he made some unbelievable finishes at the basket. And then defensively, I mean, Four had 0 points at halftime. They come out in the second half, and they tried to post him up a little bit, and we switched the matchup. And then Four gets downhill and scores an and one. And I said to my coach, my assistant, Trey, who does the matchups, I said, Trey, he ain't scored in the first half, and so what? They're trying to post him up, but they still got to throw the ball over the top. You still got to catch it, and we still got weak side help. Like, that ball's in the air for a long time. That's another opportunity for us to get a steal. So we switched it back, and he did a wonderful job on him in the second half.
Now, you talked about Tyler, the fact that he played one of the best games you've seen all year. Jared was talking about during the game. Is that one of the best winning times that you've had in a long time, you think, coming down that stretch?
Definitely. I just told him that, and I heard Jared say that on the air with about 3:38 left, and I told him that in the locker room. I said, I heard the radio guys, I'm not sure which one it was, I said, but they said that's the best winning time they've seen in a long, long time, and I agree with them. The last 10 minutes we just dug deep, got stops, executed on the offensive end, didn't settle, played the game the way we want to play the game to our standards, and what's important to us to win. And so I'm real proud of how we executed and played in those last 10 minutes.
We'll hear more from Greg Heyer on the Kevin Ball Auto Body pregame show coming up after this on KFMO and KFMO. Sports Plus.
Hey guys, Cody Newkirk here, Car Smart of Jackson and Farmington. I would like to send out a huge thank you to all that have purchased cars from us this year. We've had a fantastic year. Go to thinkcarsmart.com and check out how I've revamped our inventory. Now 80% of our cars are under $20,000 and all late model vehicles. Do not miss out. Go to thinkcarsmart.com and pick out your next car today. That's Car Smart of Jackson and Farmington. When you're in the market for a car, think smart, think Car Smart, and shop us first. Car Smart, where buying a car isn't rocket science.
Today's tax laws are complicated. A relatively simple return can be confusing. It is easy to overlook deductions to which you are entitled. Hi, I'm John Boyd with Boyd & Associates in Farmington. Accounting is what we do best. We are professional, experienced, affordable, and offer a broad range of services for business owners, executives, and independent professionals. We turn complicated matters into simple concepts. Find us online at boyd-cpa.com. Boyd & Associates. We're proud supporters of MAC Athletics.
Back on KFMO, it's the Kevin Moore Auto Body pregame show. Greg Heyer's team makes it tough to win here at the Bob. They're a perfect 15-0 at home this season. He says toughness is everything this time of year.
Toughness is when someone's talking to you to not say something back that's going to cost you 2 points or a technical. It's everything matters in March. Every possession matters. All the little things matter. Keeping control of yourself and understanding how to control your body and your mind is just so important in March to survive and advance. Because like I told them, there's going to be out-of-body experiences. They happen in March. That's what March Madness is all about. It's out-of-body experiences. You're going to play someone that, and maybe someone on our team is going to have it. Like, you just don't know. But you throw all the records out, and you got to play it one possession at a time, and everybody be on the same page and try to win just one possession at a time. And like I tell them, take every possession like it's your last, and then you get the next. Don't, all year long it was one play at a time, next play. Well, now it's one play at a time, but that one play, you got to treat it like it's your last play. And then you're on to the next play. Different mindset when you lose and you go home.
Now you got Moberly coming up. That's going to be another tough game. Last time out, they got the better of you. Wasn't by much, but they got the better of you at Moberly. First of all, what are you expecting out of that game? And, boy, don't you love having it here?
Yeah, I love having it here. It's great to be in front of our home fans. And what an awesome crowd tonight. And really, in winning time, the energy of the crowd was awesome. They really helped us. I call it the Mac family. The Mac family really helped us in winning time. And yeah, Pat Smith has a great team. He's got really good players. They're very well coached. It's going to be a 40-minute game, and every possession is going to matter both ways. And I have a ton of respect for Coach Smith and his team, and my guys have a lot of respect for them as well. And we got to prepare and come up with the best game plan after playing them 3 times to give us the best chance to win. Yeah. And, so for the next 48 hours, our focus goes solely to Moberly. What a great opportunity from a team that was put together, in the middle of July. Everybody knew, nobody knew each other, and now you're getting to play for a regional championship. That's what it's all about, and that's why you work hard. That's why you get up at 6 a.m. and go run the hills and, pick your brother up when he's down, and I can't tell you how hard this group has worked all year long, and they keep coming back for more. And they're very coachable, and I coach them hard, and I'm tough on them, but that's why they're tough. And I told them this is about more than basketball. It's about when the ball goes flat and you have a boss, and your boss may say something to you that you don't like, where you're going to say, well, I had this coach in junior college that was crazy and told me the truth, and maybe told it in some ways that I didn't like, but you know what? This boss I got now, he ain't nothing compared to the coach that I had in junior college. And that's always been kind of a way, just hold them accountable at a high level and get them mentally tough. You can't win a championship unless you're mentally tough. And so I'm just super proud of that group in there because of all the work that they've put in. And very thankful of, again, the fans for coming out, and the fan base that we've built this year is incredible and amazing, and can't say enough about the fans.
In the win Thursday, both Greg Heyer and myself thought the final 10 minutes, also known as winning time, was the best winning time seen in a few weeks from Mineral Area. Amarion Dickerson agreed. He says he and the team were locked in.
Coach always preach about when the playoff time comes, you always got to take your game to another level. And I feel like me and the guys did that. Even though we was going back and forth with them in the first half, I feel like down the stretch, we was able to get some key stops in the game and pull away with the victory.
Does that come with playing a team, your back-to-back games for you, having that back and forth, maybe a little bit of time? I guess at this point in the season, you wouldn't really need a feeling-out process, or you wouldn't think you would. It just seemed like, from our perspective, that was more of a feeling-out process at the start. Is that something you guys got as well, or felt as well?
I wouldn't say a filling-out process, but we know that Three Rivers are going to always compete. It's a big-time rivalry out here in Missouri, so any game that we play through, we know they're going to compete. We know they're going to hit tough shots. So it was just, trusting the process that throughout the game, as the game developed, as the game opened up, that we'd get some stops. So.
I had mentioned on the air that I thought that was the best final 10 minutes, the best winning time I've seen in a long time from this team. And we asked Greg Heyer that, and he agreed as well. From your perspective on the floor, was that the best final 10 minutes to a game you guys have had in a couple weeks?
No, it might have been the best final 10 minutes of the game we had since the first half of the season, to be honest. Once again, it was just guys just wanting it, every possession mattered in the playoffs, so, even 50-50 balls, everything, every I wouldn't say just executing, but defense too, so. Yeah, it was one of the best final 10 minutes of winter time that we had in a while.
You got Moberly coming up on Saturday. They beat State Fair. What makes Moberly a tough team?
Just their ability to hit tough shots and trusting each other. But I feel like we're a tough team too, so I'm looking forward to the match. I'm looking forward to see what they do. I'm looking forward to how we come out. So. Go Cards.
We'll take another break on the Kevin Ball Auto Body pregame show and hear from sophomores Rich Mawator and Marcus Watson Jr. after this on KFMO.
Precious memories left behind bring us joy and peace of mind when we celebrate the lives of those we love.
We're there for you in your time of need. In fact, we've been serving the Farmington area since 1864. With years of service to our community, we're proud to be your choice for funeral care.
Celebrate the lives of those you love.
Cozine Memorial Chapel and Crematory in Farmington.
You want financial freedom as an adult, and as a parent, you'll want your kids to understand exactly where that begins. You can start by opening their very own student checking account at First State Community Bank. Once your son or daughter turns 12, they're eligible for a student checking account with no minimum balance requirements. A student checking account will be easy to understand for them and a wonderful teaching tool for you. First State Community Bank. Success starts here. Visit fscb.com. Member FDIC.
Both Marcus Watson Jr. and Rich Mawator joined KFMO Sports Wednesday and talked about the team ahead of the Region 16 tournament. First, we hear from Rich Mawator. Join by Rich Mawator ahead of the Region 16 tournament as we get set for this one. And before the games begin, what's the feeling like around not just the team but the community ahead of this Region 16 tournament that you guys are going to be hosting this year?
I feel like there's a lot of belief in us. I feel like we've come together. Like, obviously the start of the season, none of us knew each other. Like, we all came together like random times. I feel like we've all bought into like the system of what GA is just kind of preaching, and we've all bought into our roles. So I feel like there's a lot of belief and a lot of confidence in this team.
How important was it for everybody to buy in to their situation, the team, and just the team as a whole? Obviously, a team's going to have to buy in to be successful, but you guys, this team didn't have a whole lot of time to be put together.
Yeah.
How quickly was there a point in time where everybody just kind of clicked?
I feel like, yeah, obviously at the beginning everyone has like egos. That's one of them things you kind of have to drop and buy into your role, even if it's something you never really thought you like envisioned. But like, it's one of the things that makes every team successful. Everyone buying into their roles, buying into what our coaches are preaching. And I feel like, yeah, it did click, and then we was winning a lot of games, so it was evident.
I want to ask you about the 0-3 start and the Jamboree early on in the season. Josh Mew had mentioned to me that Coach sat everybody down and kind of went over what he expects out of everybody. Yeah. Was that one of the changing points early on in the season?
100%. I feel like the first Jamboree we played well, but we kind of got smacked in the face in that Jamboree. and it was like a reality check. And yeah, coach did sit us down. He talked to every one of us and said what we needed to do, like we needed to come together. I feel like there was a lot of like individuals out there instead of like a team. And then after that, we became a team.
And it paid off. The team got as high as second in the nation. Finished the year at sixth in the nation in the top seed of the region tournament. Had you told yourself in August that that's how the team was going to be throughout the year, would it have surprised you?
I mean, if I'm going to be honest, it did surprise us, but like, I feel like once we started like rolling, it came like we all believed in ourselves that we could be like the number one team. So like, it was surprising in the beginning, but it didn't become surprising.
How important was it, though, to not look at it's just a number, second seed. It's just a number. It means you're a real team. Doesn't really mean anything outside of that, from a broadcast perspective. From my vantage point, through the first half, each game I was surprised at how well this team was playing defensively. What goes into the defensive work ethic this team has?
I feel like we put in a lot of like time and effort in defense. I feel like defense is really like a lot of like effort and like heart and pride. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this team has a lot of that, which is why we're really good defensively.
So you got a good defensively, good offensively, best team in the nation defensively. But you mentioned each player has pride and wants to do better. Exactly. Is that key that maybe some teams don't have that they need?
For me personally, that's exactly what I believe like defense is. Things like pride and heart. I think you have to want it more than the person you're guarding. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, the team.
Like each game, it's not just you either. Everybody on this team has gotten better each game. In practices, I want to ask you this especially because at the start of the season when I came in before the first game and saw the practices with the weights, how different was that, getting used to those weights each practice?
We were all kind of shocked. Like, I ain't never done nothing like that before, so it was quite shocking. But again, it's one of the things GH does, and it pushes us. He always pushes us, and then we became good at it. We got used to it, and how we got better. You know what I'm saying? It's a method to the madness.
Having GH here to coach, when he, I guess, called you or texted you, however he got a hold of you to bring you in, was it more of a look at what he has done and see that he's won a national tournament at the NJCAA level, and then see that he's coached at the NCAA level? Did that make it easier for you to be like, okay, I know this is going to be the real deal?
Yeah, like he gives you the call. You can't. It's kind of hard to say no. You know what I'm saying? So, and I knew I'd become part of something great, and like improve as a player, as a person. So it was like it became a no-brainer at the end.
And then they have the community get behind the team they have. They've always been behind the team, but you get Greg Hire coming in. Yeah, that ticked up some enthusiasm because, he's been at the D1 level. Yeah. But none of the players except for Marion Dickerson was here last year. So the fans didn't know what to expect. You guys start winning, they start showing up, and now the energy, honestly, it's one of the best energy environments I've been in here for my 3 years of covering Mineral Area College this year. What has it meant to you guys on the floor when you're here in front of them and the place is packed?
I feel like it's incredible. Like I ain't ever been in a place where there's like a big community feel. Like I feel like a lot of people believe in us, and I feel like we believe in them. Everyone's like together, so it's not just us on the floor; it's everyone together.
Does that make your job easier on the floor when they're behind you too?
Yeah, 100%. It's all confidence. Like people behind you, you know, you got people at your back believing in you and pushing you to be better. So it's always good.
From London, England, you're over here in Park Hills, Missouri.
Yeah.
Did you ever know this place existed?
Nah.
What's the change been like?
I mean, I come from places like millions of people to like places be anyone, so it's like just that's had a difference.
That was Rich Malator joining KFMO Sports on Wednesday. That same day, we sat down with Marcus Watson Jr. Joined by Marcus Watson Jr. ahead of the Region 16 tournament as the club gets set to host Three Rivers on Thursday. First off, I asked Marion Dickerson this, and I'll go ahead and ask you, with how quick that the team was put together, would you have been surprised back in August to hear that at the end of the year you guys would be sixth in the nation and the top seed in the region tournament?
Yes, yes and no, because the amount of work we put in when we first got here, just being together, then we having a coach to put us in the right positions, you know. He was already at the D1 level, so most programs don't really get that. So I think it was kind of an advantage, but I don't think nobody really thought we was going to do what we did for real. So, yeah.
I tell you, as a broadcaster, each game at the first half of the season, I was surprised. Not because I didn't think this team would be good enough, but because of the way you guys were playing in games and not allowing a whole lot of points, and you leading the team in steals. What goes into your ethic on the floor and trying to be as good defensively, maybe the best, I'd say the best in the region defensively. What goes into your work ethic each night?
Really, my coach pushing me. Each day in practice, we treat practice just like the game. So the games just be pretty much easier. And then really just like reading your defender. My coach give us everything, the test. All the answers to the test, which way they go, what they like to do. So I just bring that into the game, and then my teammates just help me out, and I just really get still and stuff.
I know you mentioned that how quickly this is changing because of GH being a D1 coach at one point, obviously last year, and being an assistant at the D1 level as well. Does that make it easier for the team to come together, knowing that this coach, the pedigree he has?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it does a lot, and just him having confidence in us, just because he preaches like he sent pros, players that make money overseas. So all of us just doing that to get that one job. So him, it helps us a lot.
I wouldn't say atmosphere, the energy.
Yeah.
I tell you, and I'll tell him myself, sitting here, it scares me because I'm afraid he's going to throw something.
not even just the games. It's every day.
Yes. Does that make it fun for you guys?
Yeah, that makes it very fun because we know what we're getting, but we don't know what he's gonna say. So
right.
It's just new stuff every day. But yeah, it's fun playing with Coach H, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, he's an easy coach to talk to from a broadcast perspective. Is he an easy coach to go to if you guys have any concerns or anything?
For sure, man. That's one of the best coaches I've had in a long time. That take care of his players. People say that, but most people get the players don't really do what they say. But he stuck to what he said. He from day one he built. So I just want to appreciate him for that.
The team is about to host the Region 16 tournament semifinals on Thursday. If they win, it'll be the championship on Saturday here at the Bob. We saw the biggest crowd we've seen probably in at least 2 decades here for homecoming. Do you guys expect that tomorrow and Saturday if we get there? And also, how important is it to have that support from the community for a junior college?
I think we're going to get that support, from the community and stuff. The community been good to us. And having them fans here, they just get us going. So our coach preaching us that we gotta. They haven't had a big crowd, so when a big crowd comes, we just gotta give them a show. So I just think that helps us a lot.
Does having a community that supports you guys the way that this community does each week, each game, each road game, even going down Three Rivers this past weekend, does it make your guys' job easier on the court?
Yeah, for sure. It's not like we going to somebody else gym, but that got people behind us. Other than our players and our coaches, we got little fans that support us, so it's easy on us a little bit.
We'll take another break on the Kettlebell Auto Body pregame show. When we come back, we preview tonight's game with head coach Craig Heyer, and later on, Jimmy Palmer joins us courtside on KFMO and KFMO Sports Plus, a Region 16 championship from the Bob Sechrist Fieldhouse on the Parkland Sports Leader. Dickerson can't hit. Now it's worth an offensive rebound. Back to Dickerson. To the Kevin Ball Auto Pre-Show, head coach of the Mineral Area Cardinals, Greg Hire, 29-2 in a Region 16 championship appearance. You get the team expected at the start of the against in the region tournament. That's the Moberly Greyhounds. First of all, Coach, what do you need to get to this point?
Well, it means a lot. I mean, it's work for why you put all the blood and tears in is to get to this point and have an opportunity. And to do it in your home court is an advantage. It should be anyways. So, all the hard work and everything has paid off. So I'm excited for these guys, and no matter what happens, I'm just really.
How might have been working on before tonight's game. Now going to be playing for the fourth time.
Yeah, that's it, and it's a feel thing when you want them, and a lot of it has to do with the flow of the game, who's in the game, who's executed the play at a high level in practice, and you have a out there that does, and depending on what that group is what you got to do. So yeah, there's a bunch of packages that haven't been shown yet, but I just got to make sure I have the right personnel out there that can do it, if that makes sense.
With this team that you've gotten this season, 29-2, and you'd mentioned how proud of them you are, being that you had 1 week to put them together. Now they get here. What does that say about the hard work they've put in, the home court advantage through the tournament?
It just says they're tough, and they refuse to lose, and they give unbelievable effort. They continue to grow as their knowledge of the game and their think and play continues to grow, and that's all you can ask for as a coach is that they give max effort, and we're not coaching effort, and they're being able to get the standards and the practice onto the court.
I was talking with Aaron Tyree, Central Lady Rebels head coach. His club headed to the Final Four next week after their win last night. He told me in the pregame conversation I had with him yesterday that no matter win or loss, or win or lose, they want their opponent to be uncomfortable to play them. How important is it, and how effective is it when the opponent is uncomfortable to play your team?
It's that's kind of the plan, We've got to dictate the aggressiveness. We got to dictate just everything that goes into what you just said, and that's what has got us to this point. And I got down, but our depth isn't what it's been, but it is what it is.
You get here to the region tournament, you host the region tournament, you have a player that missed the last game of the regular season, Marcus Watson, and then missed Thursday's game. Could you provide an update on Marcus Watson, Jr.?
Yeah, Marcus will play tonight. He practiced all day yesterday and worked out a couple extra times, got some treatment, and he's feeling better. So, got to go with that's my road runner right there. What an awesome year he's had, and he's a tremendous player, and has made a huge difference on our team and has impacted winning at a high level. So I'm excited to get him back on the court.
How important, or not how important, rather, how have your teams, not just this season, all years of you've coached, your teams have had success in March. What has led to the success they've had in March?
That's a good question. I would say that what I said earlier, the competitive intensity and mental focus to what their job is keeps getting better as the year goes on, which it should. If you're a teacher of the game, your education of the game should continue to get better. So I would say that's probably one of the bigger reasons why, we've had success in March. But, and then the given night, anything can happen.
You mentioned after the game against Three Rivers that you thought that was the best final 10 minutes the team has played since the first. How can they build on that tonight?
Well, definitely just the detail, get into the game over and over again at a high level when it matters most. And they've showed it several times this year. And they've shown at times where they weren't as mentally focused with that competitive edge at winning time as well. So I've been preaching about winning time and how they played, and I want them to continue to grow in that area.
Tonight, you guys have Greyhounds. What team 3 times?
Well coached. They got an identity. They know who they are, and they're gonna do what they do. And no matter what possession, they're gonna do what they do, and that's a well-coached team and a high-level team. So, got really good players, and they've kind of been down in the region. So it's you got to beat the champ to beat the champ.
Thank you so much. Best of luck tonight.
Thank you.
That is Greg Heyer, the head coach of the Middle Area Cardinals. His club is 29-2, and they host the Region 16 championship game tonight against Moberly. Back with more after this on KFMO and KFMO Sports Plus. Joined by Jimmy Palmer. He's going to be doing color commentary for us tonight. Jimmy, it's already an electric crowd in here. We're still 18 minutes away from tip-off.
Yeah, it's filling up quick. Hopefully we continue to see a line through the door until tip-off.
There currently is a line to a door. Currently, they're actually bringing them inside instead of making them wait outside. I guess that might be a little bit
smart move. A little warmer indoors.
Yeah. And, man, I tell you what, this is a game that I've had circled on my broadcast schedule, I guess, since the since the season began. You look at it, you think, well, things could happen, but in the back of your mind, you know it's going to be Mac and Moberly in the region tournament.
Yeah, and it's going to be a battle just like the previous 3 contests have been. Talking to Greg last night over at the house, he thinks the magic number, the first team to get to 67, is going to win a ball game. He thinks it's going to be a defensive battle. Obviously playing each other for a 4th time. They know each other as far as X's and O's, no personnel, no habits. So it's just going to come down to what team can make more shots, what team can get more.
I'm glad you had mentioned that he mentioned about the defensive battle. I expected that as well. 67, honestly, that seems like a high number to think of, too, with how defensively these two teams can play. For you, you're a coach and you've played. What's the mindset of players and coaches going into a game like tonight with the thought of it that could be a defensive battle?
Well, you just gotta do you. Continue to do what's gotten you to this game and to this point in the season. I think a lot of it is going to come down to execution. I do think Mineral Area is favored in that department. I think they have a lot more structure than this Moberly squad, but this Moberly squad is definitely dangerous. They got 5 hoopers on the floor at all times, so Greg's guys are just going to have to trust them throughout the course of the game.
Defensive numbers, Mineral Area first in the nation, 56.9 points against per game. Moberly, 67.1 points against per game. But here's where they're the most even. Points for per game. Mac, 79.6, Moberly, 79.4. These are 2 offenses that can get the job done if there's defensive breakdowns.
Yeah, absolutely. They can both score the basketball at a high level. I just mentioned that about Moberly, but, again, Mac's got to stick to their execution, take quality shots, don't let Moberly speed them up, and obviously they're capable of putting up 79 points a game as well.
And you heard in our pregame show conversation with Coach Greg Heyer, Marcus Watson Jr. is back. He missed the last 2 games, both against Three Rivers, with a high ankle sprain that was suffered 2 Saturdays ago now. How is that quick to get a player back 2 weeks ago from a high ankle sprain?
Honestly, I think he could have played Thursday, but Greg didn't want to rush him back. I know he has not gone live in practice until yesterday, but there's a reason behind that. He's a valuable player, and you want him at 100% if he's going to be on the floor, and he proved that to coach yesterday in practice. Therefore, he's going to get an opportunity to get on the floor tonight.
Not making the start, but it will be important to see the impact that he plays. One of the better defensive point guards I've seen in my 3 years of covering Mac.
Yeah, absolutely. And, Tyler Smith is no slouch either.
Yes, exactly.
He's done a great job in Marcus's absence, but with those guys both back healthy tonight, it gives Mac that much more of a chance to win this ball game.
It is the Kevin Ball Auto Body pregame show. We'll take another break, come back, and continue with more as we work our way closer to tip-off inside 15 minutes away from it from the Bob here on KFMO. Back on the Kevin Ball Auto Body pregame show here on KFMO and your home for MAC Athletics in the Parkland, KFMO Sports Plus. The men playing in a Region 16 championship game tonight. They're the top seed of the tournament going up against the 2-seed Moberly Greyhounds. And it's not just the men that are having success this year. Bradley Palmer's Lady Cardinals have had success throughout. They'll host on Tuesday. What's the feeling like been around Coach Palmer getting ready for the next week's game?
Oh, they're ready. A similar circumstance to Coach Heyer here tonight. They're going to see State Fair next Tuesday for the fourth time. It's kind of odd how they set that region schedule up. I'm not sure whose idea or why that was implemented to play each team, 3 times throughout the course of the year, and then on top of the region tournament. But Mineral Area is fortunate enough to be 2-1 against them. Hopefully we can make it 3-1 after Tuesday night.
Always tough to beat a team 3 times, but the Lady Cards, just like the Cards tonight, trying to make it tough for their opponent to beat them twice. Why is it so tough to beat teams multiple times?
Well, it's just at this level, you spend so much time watching film, and we talked about it earlier, studying kids' habits and what they like to do, what they don't like to do, and when you see them 2, 3, 4 times, you're able to expose that much more as long as your kids are able to execute a game plan.
That is Jimmy Palmer joining us tonight. He's our color commentary person, I guess, color commentary person.
We'll roll with it.
I'm Jared Pettis, back at the studio. Braden Cooley doing a great job producing our broadcast today. He was producing the Central broadcast. The Rebels played John Burroughs in a state quarterfinal. We'll take a break, come back, and tell you how that one went down up in John Burroughs in St. Louis after this on the Kevin Ball Auto Body pregame show on KFMO. On the Kevin Ball Auto Body pregame show on KFMO and KFMO Sports Plus, Jared Pettis, Jimmy Palmer, and Braden Cooley back at the studio. It's time to tell you what went down in that Class 4 quarterfinal for the Central Rebels and John Burroughs Bombers. That was earlier today, and John Burroughs won it 65-55. A great season for the Central Rebels and a great 4 years for a whole lot of the seniors on that roster, as it just comes up short getting back to the Final Four this year, but a valiant effort and a great group of kids that they are going to lose this year with graduation, but there's still a baseball season to come for the Central Rebels. The Lady Rebels, they won their quarterfinal yesterday against Ursuline Academy by a final score of 58-40. Chloe Dishpine had 16 points in the game. Alyssa O'Connor had 15 points. The O'Connors are here. I saw them walk in. They're here to watch some MAC basketball. A whole lot of former North County Raiders here in attendance as well. The Kekeks, which we would expect because Cooper is a part of the coaching staff with Moberly. Not sure how that happened, but we'll let it slide since Carter played over here at Mineral Area. But the Central Lady Rebels move on to the state Final Four, rather. They will play Owensville, the Dutch girls, who beat Aurora, the Lady Hounds, 38-35 yesterday to advance to the Show Me Showdown. That will be played on Wednesday and Thursday of next week. We're about 5 minutes away from the opening tip. We will take one more break in the Kevin Ball Auto Body pregame show. When we come back, we'll recap all the action in the Region 16 tournament and let you know how we got to this game. That's next on the Kevin Ball Auto Body pregame show on KFMO and KFMO Sports Plus. One final time on the Kevin Ball Auto Body pregame show here on KFMO and KFMO Sports Plus. Time to look at the Region 16 bracket. How did we get here? Well, the Three Rivers Raiders on Tuesday beat West Plains 94-86 to get to the semifinal, where they fell to Mineral Area 79-65. And Mac faces off against Moberly, the 2 seed, who beat the 3 seed State Fair on Thursday 94-71. That sets up for a Region 16 championship game tonight. Mineral Area and Moberly. By our records, and I'm sure it goes back a little bit further, this is the 4th straight meeting between these two teams in a Region 16 championship if you go all the way back to 2020. And Mac won it in 2020. Moberly the last 2 years on February 26th in 2021 needed overtime. Moberly won 86-82, and last year 66-62 in a Region 16 championship as well. Now the last two were played at Lincoln University in Jefferson City. This one played here at the Bob Seekers Fieldhouse, home of the Mineral Area Cardinals. The Cardinals this year 29-2, 15-0 on their home floor. And Moberly 24-7. They're actually better on the road than they are at home, 13-3 in road games. This team is a tough team to beat 3 times, but Mac hasn't been beat by anybody twice this year. Moberly looking to change that. Mac looking to keep the trend rolling and get to the Midwest District Championship on Saturday of next week. That will be played at the winner of Region 4. And that game tonight features Highland Community College and Triton. That one tips off at 7:30. That'll wrap things up on the Kevin Ball Auto Body pregame show. When we come back, starting lineups and tip-off from the Bob and a Region 16 championship. Top seed Mineral Area, 2 seed Moberly. A battle between the Cards and Hounds, and it's coming up next. It's time for the Region 16 championship game between the top seed Mineral Area Cardinals, the host club, and the 2 seed Moberly Greyhounds, both teams inside the top 20 in the nation. Jared Pettis, Jimmy Palmer, and Braden Cooley, our entire crew, and it's time to meet the starters, and we'll start it with the visiting Moberly Greyhounds, 24-7 on the season. Their head coach Patrick Smith in his 15th year. They go with the 6'3 sophomore TKO Carpenter, 5'10 sophomore Xavier Sykes, 6'5 sophomore Akili Evans, 6'2 sophomore Freddie Cooper, and a 6'8 freshman Cameron Williams. For the Mineral Area Cardinals, 29-2. Greg Heyer is their first-year head coach. They go with the 6'1 freshman Tyler Smith, 6'7 sophomore Amarion Dickerson, 6'5 sophomore Josh Meal, 6'2 sophomore Doriante Tucker, and a 6'8 sophomore Enrich Mawator. Mac in the white uniforms, wording on the front, Cardinals red trimmed in black straight across over the number in block. Numbers on the front and back match that. Double red stripe on the base of the pants, big Cardinal head on either side. And the Nike emblem on the right chest of these jerseys. For Moberly, they're in the black uniforms. It reads Hounds on the front. Check that, Moberly on the front. Red, no trim. Numbers on the front and back match that. Double gray stripe down the side and blazoned in a double red stripe. As Hayden Sprinkle makes his way in wearing a Kansas jersey.
They did not have a good showing today.
20 minutes on the big board. We're ready to go for tip-off here at the Bob. Mineral Area, the Cardinals and the Moberly Greyhounds. They send Cameron Williams to the circle. Mac will put Amarion Dickerson there for the tip. The Cardinals right to left on your listening device, left to right if you're viewing on the YouTube channel. And for the Moberly Greyhounds, the directions are switched. They are left to right. Ready to tip things off. As this one, a high energy already. The Bob is packed.
A lot of energy. It's going to be a fun one, Jared.
Players in the circle. Ball in the air. Tip. One back by the Cards. Tyler Smith has it, and the opening possession for Mineral Area. Again, right to left on your listening device. This is Tyler Smith through the circle to the near side. Mac needed 30 seconds to get on the board against Three Rivers. Josh Meal to the cup. Can't hit underneath, and the rebound collected by Cameron Williams after the miss by Josh Meal. And on the near side, TKO Carpenter. He'll roll it inside. Tyler Smith dives for it, takes it away, and a foul is whistled against Moberly. It'll be the first on the Greyhounds, and they're going to put this one on Akili Evans. That'll be his first as well.
Yeah, good offensive and defensive trip for Mac to open the game. Good execution on offense. Mio just lost the ball going to the hoop, and then how about the defensive effort by Smitty here?
19:37 to go. Moberly's already given up their first possession. Mac will get their second. Inbound on the baseline, it'll be D.T. Tucker. Full court pressure for the Hounds. They showed that every minute, every second even, of the last game that these two teams played when Moberly got the winner on February 21st. Tyler Smith on the near wing. Doesn't take a shot. He'll probe to the basket. Kick it to the corner. D.T. Tucker is out of bounds when he caught it. And Greg Heyer tells Tyler Smith to shoot that ball.
Yeah, I mean, Smitty played so well Thursday night. Just continue to play with that confidence.
Inbound from Moberly. We are 37 seconds in. It's still scoreless, 0-0. Xavier Sykes to the far side for Akili Evans. Now to the near wing. Gets around Amarion Dickerson to the corner for Sykes. 3 ball. Got it. That's how the scoring starts. 3-0 Moberly. I don't think there was a single game these two played in the regular season where Max started out with the lead. They didn't at Moberly to start. They didn't here, and in the second game they didn't either. Never had a lead up there in the third game. Tyler Smith, head of the arc, working head of the foul line, out for Amarion Dickerson to the far side. 15-footer shot, wouldn't fall, but he's fouled. And Dickerson to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, I thought that shot looked a little awkward. I'm glad he got the foul called there, headed to the free throw line. It's good for him, get to the foul line early, see the ball go through the hoop.
And he was lights out from the foul line on Thursday, shooting at 69% from the foul line this season. First one for Amarion Dickerson at the line to our left. No good. 18:48 to go in the first. 3-0 Greyhounds. Patrick Smith asking the official about the call. Might not have liked it. Dickerson going to get a second. Can't hit that one. Rolls off the front, and Akili Evans has the rebound. That one looked good. It just got too much of the front iron. Xavier Sykes out of the backcourt, spot up three near side, goes bank, it wouldn't fall, and Rich Malator's got a rebound, and DT Tucker on the floor as he and Malator collide. Now to Tyler Smith on the far side. Malator had 15 rebounds on Thursday night. That's Smith, got it to DT Tucker, head of the arc, now to the foul line, pick and roll, try to go to Sykes, it was out of bounds off of Mack.
Yeah, and back to Rich. I feel like all 15 of those rebounds were with two hands, too. He rebounded the ball extremely, extremely well. High level.
Moberly again leading 3-0. Sykes on the near side going to work on perimeter through a screen set by Cameron Williams. Pick and roll. They got it to him on the near side. He hoists that one and hits as Amarion Dickerson couldn't get to him to contest the shot. Dickerson actually came down on his ankle today in practice. Yesterday in practice, that is. Josh Mio for Dickerson. He'll attack the basket, lay in, wouldn't fall. He's fouled. Dickerson for two more at the line to our left. Mack down 5-zip.
I feel like his last trip to the free throw line, he rushed both of them a little bit. I felt like he was taking his time Thursday night. A little too long, actually, but, you know, he got in his routine and was able to go 12 for 15 from the free throw line. He needs to find that same routine here tonight, getting to the line early.
Dickerson's got two more free throws, empty on his first trip. Mack scoreless so far, 2 minutes in. Dickerson taking all of his time. Unloads, good on the first. Mack trails by 4 now, 5-1. That was awfully close to the allotted time.
That's what he did Thursday night, too. And like I said, he shot a high percentage. Just got to stick with his routine and settle in and make them.
Second free throw for Amarion Dickerson. Bends the D, unloads. Can't hit that one, and Akili Evans with another rebound. On the near side, this is Xavier Sykes working up in front of the score table. Now he gets it to the head of the arc. Poked away by Rich Malator. Sykes comes all the way back to the timeline to get it. Now to the near side of the baseline. Cameron Williams, 12-footer, got it. Man. 7-1. Not a good start for Mineral Area, down by 6.
Got to make him put the ball on the floor.
Marcus Watson to the table to check in. Tyler Smith trapped in the backcourt, got it to DT Tucker on the near side. And Tyler Smith is ejected. He just got thrown out.
That was silly, man.
Yep, that's not the right play. Just slapped a player on the bench. Tyler Smith is done.
Yeah, that was silly.
Slapped a player on the bench. The official right here asking Marcus Watson going to come into the game. That's a big loss for Mack.
Yeah, I mean, he just smacked him in the face.
I don't know what he's thinking.
It wasn't even open hand. It was closed fist. Took a swing at him.
That's a huge loss for Mack because he's done for the next game if he plays. At 17:30 in the first, fans are going to boo, but it's the right call. He just reached out and slapped him right in the face. And it'll be Xavier Sykes to shoot two. I don't know what he was thinking, Jimmy. I don't know what he was thinking.
I don't either. That was
Sykes good on the first.
Not smart.
Greg Heyer says the bench pushed him down. You still can't get up and swing.
Right. Which he's right. Yeah, the bench instigated it, but old saying, right? Second guy always gets called.
Sykes hits them both. It's now 9-1 Greyhounds, and Mack without likely their best point guard tonight because Marcus Watson dealing with the injuries on the floor, but he might not be 100% healthy. And the NJC's double A going to take a look at that. Obviously, Sykes on the near side, swinging it to the far side, throws it way over the head of TKO Carpenter, and to the Lady Cardinals on the seats on the far side. So Mack will get it back, and now they need something to swing the momentum in the favor of not just the Cards, but the Bob Sechrist Fieldhouse as well.
Yeah, I'm just still lost for words what happened with Tyler Smith.
I cannot believe that he would do that in this big of a game. DT Tucker on the near side trying to work out of the backcourt. Got it to Amarion Dickerson. Head of the arc to the far side for Marcus Watson. Back out on perimeter for Dickerson. To the foul line, that's Rich Malator. He'll dribble once, trying to work around Cameron Williams. Can't. Lob it back up top for Dickerson. Dickerson to the far side for Marcus Watson. 10 seconds on the max shot clock. Watson through a Malator screen. Watson head of the arc. 6 on the shot clock from the foul line. Watson can't hit that one. Malator deflects the rebound out of bounds. And it's going to be a long night for Mack if they can't hit shots.
We just got to settle in. Look a little uncomfortable right now. We'll be fine.
On the near side, Xavier Sykes, as Preston Turner awaits a stoppage to check in. Sykes hands it off for Freddie Cooper. His first touch of the ball. Cooper trying to work around to Marion Dickerson. Can't. Got it to the near side for Achille Evans. He put up 24 in the win for Moberly the other night. I mean the last time these two played, and there's Freddie Cooper with the floater that falls. 11-1 Greyhounds. Mineral area down by 10. They found themselves down by this much at Moberly in that third meeting. D.T. Tucker wants a three from the near corner. Got it. D.T. Tucker.
Shot.
That'll wake up the Bob. His first three-point shot to fall with 16-12 to go. It's 11-4 Moberly. 16:08 to go in the first. Sykes to the far side. Achille Evans wants one from NBA range. Can't get that. And Marcus Watson's got the rebound. Looking good on the ankle as he brings that one off the glass. Watson to the near side. D.T. Tucker can't take that one. TKO Carpenter got to his face. Lob it. Amarion Dickerson between the circles. Achille Evans is there trying to work around him. Got it to Josh Mio. Mio through a Dickerson screen. Sykes stays with him. Mio on perimeter. 10 seconds on the max shot clock. Lob pass deflected. Back out to the near side. Dickerson far wing. He'll work around Evans. No poke called to the corner. D.J. Tucker. Three ball. Oh, rattles out. And TKO Carpenter's got the rebound. 15.5 to go in the first. 11-4. On the near side, Freddie Cooper got it from TKO Carpenter. Cooper can't hit that three. Players collide. Dickerson wants a foul. He doesn't get it. Rebound for Marcus Watson. Outlet. That's D.T. Tucker. On perimeter, back to Watson. Puts it to the deck. Watson fighting through hand contact from Achille Evans. No whistle. Watson working through the foul line. Kick it out. That's Josh Mio near side. Back to Watson. Up top, Amarion Dickerson. Man, the fans wanted him to take that one. He doesn't and backs off. 12 seconds on the max shot clock. Up top, this is Josh Mio. Mio into the logo. 8 on the shot clock. The countdown starts. Mio behind the back dribble through a screen set by Malator. Mio in.
Good shot.
Deep two wouldn't fall as Achille Evans has another rebound. It's still 11-4, folks. The Hounds lead the Cards. Xavier Sykes slowly up the floor. Sykes to the far side. Had it poked away by Malator. Got it to Watson. Can't hit. Offensive rebound. No, the whistle. Watson's going to go to the line to shoot two. The foul was before the rebound. And Malator to the floor.
Sykes on the foul.
Yep, that'll be his second. He's a player that you need to get in foul trouble. The third on Moberly. And 2 free throws for Marcus Watson. He shot it well down the stretch this year from the foul line. And Preston Turner and C.J. Outlaw will check in after this first free throw. First for Watson at the line to our left. 14:37 to go in the first half. Watson away. Got it. Our free throws are going to be huge tonight, Jimmy.
They are. And really they're huge every game, but especially in a championship game like tonight. Got to take advantage of points any way you can get them.
Second free throw for Marcus Watson Jr. Hits them both. Got the friendly touch off the Bob Seekers Fieldhouse irons. TKO Carpenter on the near side. Working through a screen set by Cameron Williams. Got it to him. Deep two from 18 feet out, and he hits that one. Makes it look easy.
Yeah, he's in a rhythm right now. He's got to put the ball on the floor. Everything he's shot has just been catch and shoot.
Preston Turner, outlet Marcus Watson. He gets it to Amarion Dickerson, still in the backcourt. Now to Turner on the near side across the timeline. Working through the lane, nearly had it poked away. Back out on perimeter. Somebody's got to move off the ball and go get it. C.J. Outlaw does at the far wing. Back to Dickerson, just outside of the logo. To Josh Mio on the near side, trying to work around Cameron Williams. Gets past him, but met by TKO Carpenter. Corner Preston Williams, far side. Dribble drive on the baseline, put it off the glass and in. Great take by Preston Turner.
Need him to be aggressive all night long. That's nice to see. First time he puts a shot up on the rim.
13-8. Mac only down by 5. Achille Evans on the far side. Lob it back to the near side for TKO Carpenter. 3, no good. And a foul whistle. No. The whistle goes out of bounds. I thought I heard a whistle.
I thought I
Jimmy
did too, yeah.
It's out of bounds off of Mac. It'll be Three Rivers ball on the media stoppage. 13:38 to go in the first. 13-8. Greyhounds leading Cardinals on KFMO and KFMO Sports Plus. Cameron Williams got it inside to Freddie Cooper. A whistle called and a foul on Mack. It's Amarion Dickerson. His first and the team's second, and that will put Freddie Cooper. Oh, no, they put it on the floor.
Yeah,
a break for the Cards.
On the floor.
13:34 to go in the first. 13-8. Greyhounds leading. Jared Pettis, Jimmy Palmer, and Braden Cooley back at the studio. Cameron Williams now going to inbound as TKO Carpenter steps out of the baseline. Williams looking inside. Has nobody to get it to. Gets it to Akili Evans. Dribble drive on the baseline. Nice dish down feed to Cameron Williams. 10-footer with the jump shot. Rattles it in again. 8 for Cameron Williams. He averages 9.2 a game and hasn't scored more than 10 points against Mac all season in their games. That's not total. That's, I think the highest he had was 10. That was here at the Bob. Josh Mio doesn't take that shot. Got it to Preston Turner. An offensive trip for the Cards. Marcus Watson through a CJ Outlaw screen. Watson splits a couple of defenders. Lay in good. Oh, man, Marcus Watson can dribble through a phone booth and make it look easy. Max still down by 5, 15-10. 13 minutes to go. Watson nearly had a steal. TKO Carpenter controls. In the near corner for Nelson Reynolds. He can shoot the lights out. Akili Evans up top. Now to the foul line with the dribble. Into the corner. Nelson Reynolds wants a three from there. That one's short. Rebound offensive. Cameron Williams to the basket. He got it. And Greg Heyer screaming at the official, and the official going to bark back. Go down and watch the floor. 12:39 to go in the first, 17-10. Plays happening down there, buddy. Preston Turner around a defender to the basket with the hook shot off glass, no good. Foul not whistled. And again, it's the same official. And Greg Heyer's getting teed up. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. This is outrageous. This official is awful every time he refs the middle area. This is awful. 17-10, and Greg Heyer just got teed up again. This might be, what is this, the second time he's got teed up? Nelson Reynolds going to shoot two. This is awful. Control the game, buddy. Control the game. Nelson Reynolds good on the first. At 12:28, and Rich Malator coming back in. The ref missed two fouls and doesn't like to be barked at. Nelson Reynolds going to hit them both. This is the officials got to take control.
That's just how Greg coaches, man. And these officials, it was probably premeditated. It looks like in the locker room. Greg yells. He's a yeller. He's all over the coach's box, but he doesn't do it for long. He moves on to the next possession. I'm shocked to see it. The whistle get called that early.
Moberly with possession as well. They're up 19-10. 12:17 to go. Cameron Williams, Akili Evans fakes a shot. Dribble drive on the baseline, met by Rich Malator. Spin move. Got a walk about 4 times, and they blow the whistle and turn it over. The Bob livid here in Mineral Area. On the near side, Max got it. Marcus Watson out of the backcourt. Here's D.T. Tucker, head of the arc, Rich Malator. 12 minutes to go in the first. Mac down by 9. Marcus Watson to the far side. Dickerson trying to work inside. Hop step through. Off glass. Can't get that one. Malator with an offensive rebound. Turner near side 3. Preston Turner too strong. And a player pushed down. Akili Evans right in front of the official. That made that technical call. Come on, man. On the near side, Nelson Reynolds all alone 3. Can't get that one. Preston Turner loses it out of bounds. That official on the far side is blind tonight, Jimmy. Only seeing what he wants to see. He's been the official in the 3 championship games that Mac has played in, now this being the 3rd. Missed a couple last year. 11:40 to go in the first, 19-10, Hounds lead. And they get possession inbounding on the near side of the baseline. Greg Heyer talking to the official on the near side. He's got to be careful now. He already got teed up. Next one, he's out. Nelson Reynolds catch and shoot 3 in the near corner. Can't hit that one. And another rebound knocked away. Marcus Watson puts it out of bounds. This is, call a timeout, GH. You're gonna have, your team is rattled right now. 11:34 to go in the first. 19-10, Moberly. TKO Carpenter inbounds underneath. Shot blocked by Amarion Dickerson, but an offensive rebound on the floor collected by Javoris Moye. Set it up top for TKO Carpenter. Moberly's got another chance. 10 seconds on their shot clock. Carpenter to the far side. Up top, this is Isaiah Robinson. He's from Farmington, Missouri. Nelson Reynolds through. Robinson from downtown. That one's short. The rebound going to go out of bounds as Javaris Moye touched it on the baseline. 19-10, 11-14 to go in the first.
Yeah, collect your composure. I feel like Max playing with a lot of unneeded pressure right now. Just relax, play our game. We'll be fine.
11-14 to go in the first. Mac down by 9. And Marcus Watson's got it in the backcourt after the inbound. He gets it to D.J. Tucker on the near side. Back to Watson. Watson rolls it to Dickerson to the foul line. That's a hold. Are they going to go held ball?
You got a foul.
We're going to get a foul on Moberly. That'll be their 4th. And they're going to put that on Freddie Cooper. I don't know. I think he got more ball. If you're asking me. Maybe a makeup call. 11:04 to go in the first. Mac down by 9. Marcus Watson inbounds right of the lane.
So what you're saying is he still has not had a correct call tonight.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Jimmy. Inbound lobbed up top for Amarion Dickerson. Tries to go to Watson, who's covered. Now he gets it to Watson, and an offensive foul called on Amarion Dickerson. This is unbelievable. It's the second on Dickerson, the third on Mineral Area. Check that, the 4th on Mineral Area. Max still down by 9. And Javaris Moye will inbound on the far side. Suspect officiating here in the Region 16 Championship. And I don't try and dog on the officials, Jimmy, but this has just been not good. And out of bounds. Jimmy called that one before the official. Turnover on Moberly. Max getting it back. Down by 9. Need a big 3 here. Inbound to the backcourt for Marcus Watson. Working up the floor on the far side. Watson behind the back dribble. Got it to Josh Mio. Mio to the near wing. Met by a defender. That's Freddie Cooper. Mio trying to work his way inside through the paint. Kick it out. Preston Turner. Far side 3 from downtown. Got it. Preston Turner. 5 for Turner. 10.5 to go in the first half. And that makes it a 6-point game. 19-13. Xavier Sykes on the near side. Picks up his dribble. Got it to Nelson Reynolds way out on the near side in front of us. Reynolds is trying to work down low on perimeter. Taking it back out of the arc and a offensive foul called against Mineral Area, but Moberly, excuse me.
Wouldn't be MAC basketball if we didn't have to battle a little adversity, right, Jay?
That's right. First on Reynolds, 5th on Moberly. Reynolds was the one that was called for the foul. He also was taken to the floor. 19-13. I didn't see much contact there. I was screened by the official that was standing directly in front of us. 10-10 to go in the first half, 19-13. Marcus Watson was not even watching, and he caught that inbound pass to him.
Athlete, baby, athlete.
He'll work up the floor, reverse back to the far side, now take it back to the near side. Through a screen set by Josh Mio. Watson, head of the arc. Tried to lob it to Preston Turner. It was deflected, and Xavier Sykes has the steal. Now for Freddie Cooper on the far side. Beg your pardon, that's TKO Carpenter. Met by Josh Mio. Carpenter crossover dribble, trying to work around. Mio can't. Shot was deflected, and Preston Turner's got the rebound. Turner working up the floor, trying to get around Akili Evans. Got it to Marcus Watson. Into the corner, D.J. Tucker for 3. Oh, yeah, D.J. Tucker. 3-point game, baby. 6 for D.J. Tucker. And the Bob's alive, and Patrick Smith takes a timeout, and the fans on their feet here at the Bob. 19-16, 9:28 to go in the first on KFMO. Back on KFMO and KFMO Sports Plus. Mac down by 3, 19-16. 9:28 to go in half number 1, and it'll be Akili Evans to inbound for Moberly. To the backcourt for Xavier Sykes. Sykes to the near side. Out for Nelson Reynolds at the wing. Through a screen set by Sykes. And Marcus Watts going to be called foul as he makes a little bit too much contact with Reynolds. First on Watson, fifth on Mack. Sorry, Jimmy.
Good aggressive switch, though. Tell Mack is starting to settle into their own now, playing their brand of basketball.
9:18 to go in the first. TKO Carpenter inbounds for Xavier Sykes in front of us. Sykes to the far side through a screen set by Achille Evans. Into the corner for TKO Carpenter. Bounce it inside for Evans. Evans trying to work his way to the basket, met by a pair of Cardinals. Nice play. Marcus Watson checked that Amari on. Man, that's 0 for 2. Rich Malator knocked it away. Watson had the steal. Preston Turner in the far corner, working back out on perimeter. 8:58 to go in the first half. Mack down by 3. Turner cuts back, and he lost it out of bounds.
Can't let the ball stick that long. Got to move.
Not a whole lot of movement off the ball on that trip either.
Not at all.
Doesn't help Preston Turner out when he's trapped on the far sideline. $8:48 to go in the first, 19-16. Evans to the far side. Moberly leads by 3. Evans trying to work in on Preston Turner. Pushes him down in an offensive charge. Yes, sir. Second on Achille Evans, 6th on Moberly. Next one puts Mack in the bonus.
It was an awesome job by Preston Turner, just baiting Evans into that offensive foul.
8:40 to go. Oh, that's the 7th. Mack's in the bonus. I only had that as 6.
Player control, getting no free throws.
No, it's not like high school.
But yes, we will be in the bonus here on out for the next 8:40, which is.
Mack only has committed 5 fouls. Out of the backcourt, Marcus Watson trying to work across the timeline. Trying to work now around. Xavier Sykes, nice move, left-handed lay-in, falls, and Mack trails by a point. 19-18, 8:24 to go in the first. And the inbound for Javaris Moye as he gets it to Xavier Sykes. I don't know if Sykes left the floor all game so far.
I'll tell you what, Marcus Watson, he was ready to get back on the floor, wasn't he?
He sure was. Javaris Moye for Xavier Sykes between the circles through a Moye screen to the far side. 8:07 to go.
Blocked that.
Blocked shot. Oh, but it falls in, and Sykes tumbles over Rich Malator, and Malator's down. 4-on-4 the other way. We got 2 players down. Preston Turner. DJ Tucker, 3 for the lead. Wouldn't go. Neal had the rebound poked out, and it's off of Moye. Malator up. Sykes up. That's good to see. They went down hard on the backcourt of Mineral Area as they both hit the door that the locker room is in, or the weight room, that is. Mack inbounds far side, Marcus Watson. Malator coming out as CJ Outlaw comes in.
Both took some hard falls there.
Josh Mio on the near side through the lane, kicking out DJ Tucker. Mack down by 3, 21-18. Watson to the far side, probes in. Out for Preston Turner, triple ties. Lob it to Marcus Watson. 6 on the shot clock for Mack. Watson holds there. He'll work inside through a defender. Shot was blocked. Wanted a foul. He didn't get it. The rebound for Cameron Williams. Numbers for Moberly, but Mack gets back. Spot up 3. TKO Carpenter wouldn't go. Cameron Williams, an offensive rebound. Working around. CJ Outlaw. Shot won't go with the floater and the rebound for DJ Tucker. Josh Mio on the far side. Mack down by a tray. 7:18 left in the first. Mio on the far side through an outlaw screen. Sends it up top for Marcus Watson. He'll work inside to put Mack down by 1. Can't hit that. CJ Outlaw missed the rebound. Quick outlet. Freddie Cooper cherry pick and he slams it home. 23-18. 7 minutes to go. Mack back down by 5. And Marcus Watson calls a timeout. 6:57 to go in the first. 23-18. Mack trails by 5 at a full stoppage on KFMO. 23-18. Moberly leads Mineral Area. 6:57 to go in the first. Mack will inbound on the far sideline.
I saw.
And Mack slow to get out of the timeout. The official had to tell him, 3-4 times? And it'll be Amarion Dickerson back in to inbound on the far side. And it looks like Josh Mio may be the point guard for this little bit of time.
Yeah, and good thing Coach Hires had a package in his back pocket all year long for Mio at the point, and it's going to have to come into to play big time tonight with Smitty getting ejected.
Mio loses that one. Xavier Sykes has it. Mack down by 5. Sykes out of the arc, working to the near side, trying to get around Mio. Can't. Picked up his dribble. Cameron Williams from just inside the arc. Hands it off to Freddie Cooper. Try to go back to him. D.T. Tucker deflects it away. Amarion Dickerson's got the steal. 6.5 to go in the first. Mack down by 5. Josh Mio on the far side. Mio trying to back his way on perimeter. Mio fighting around Xavier Sykes up top. Dickerson straight on 3. That wouldn't fall. Rebound D.T. Tucker. Players down. Dickerson to the basket through 2, and a foul called on Moberly. And if they give Dickerson continuation, I don't think it will be, but he's going to shoot a 1-on-1 no matter what. Foul is on Cameron Williams, his second, and the team's 8th. So Dickerson's got a 1-on-1. He is just 1 for 4 tonight from the foul line.
Mack has done an unbelievable job to just stay in this game with the way that it started.
First free throw for Dickerson. Rattles out. Cameron Williams has the rebound. On the front end of the 1-on-1, Freddie Cooper on the near side. Cooper working through a screen. Takes a 3 from way out. Drains it. 7 for Cooper. 26-18. Mack down by 8. And Molitor going to come back into the game at the next stoppage. Josh Mio takes it into the logo to reset an offensive play as Greg Heyer calls it out. Mio behind the back dribble to the near side. Through a screen set by Outlaw up top for Amarion Dickerson, trying to work around trouble. Got it to Preston Turner. Corner 3 far side. Rattles out. And no one there for the rebound except Javaris Moyer. Another outlet and another. Oh, they call a flagrant. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. 26-18, 5:37 to go, and a flagrant foul called against Amarion Dickerson. That's his third. 5:37 to go in the first, 26-18. And it'll put Moberly at the foul line, and it's the 6th on Mineral Area. It's going to be Freddie Cooper cherry picking back-to-back times on his baskets. That way, he missed that one. Molitor going to check in. Amarion Dickerson coming out. C.J. Outlaw also coming out. Marcus Watson back into the game.
I thought he was making a play on the ball.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know how you call that a flagrant. And the official not going to give an explanation either. Because why not? Why would he? Fans boo. Freddie Cooper going to shoot 2. First free throw? Good. He's got 8. Freddie Cooper going to get a second. 6'2 sophomore from St. Louis, Missouri. Well, the Cardinals have been rattled since the start of this one. He hits them both.
Yeah, they've had several opportunities. You know, they did a good job of composing themselves, settling in, and kept it within 1 or 2 possessions. And Moberly gave them plenty of chances with turnovers and bad shots. And, then Mineral Area would go down and just give it right back to them.
5:37 to go in the first. Mack down by 10. Cameron Williams has it on the near elbow, trying to work around Rich Molitor. Hook shot falls off, and the rebound collected by Marcus Watson. He'll work up the floor. Mack needs something to fall. Trailing by 10. Mio on the far side as Xavier Sykes tries to dive for a foul call. Mio on the far side through a screen set by Molitor. Mio now working in, out for Marcus Watson. 17 seconds on the shot clock. Watson between the circles to the near side. Into the corner, Josh Mio catch and shoot 3. Rattles out, and Xavier Sykes has the rebound. Mack struggling so far in this first half. There's 5 minutes left in it. Sykes to the near side for Javaris Moyer. Moyer to the baseline. Met by Molitor. Got it to Cameron Williams. 10-footer from the elbow. Rattles out. And the rebound for D.T. Tucker. Williams has missed his last 3 shots. Up top, Watson working to the foul line. Watson pivots, shoots it over Williams and got it. Marcus Watson's got 8. Mack down by 8. Watson leads the team in scoring.
Yeah, we got to keep attacking the paint. Cameron Williams is dead tired right now.
Javaris Moye, head of the arc to the foul line. Send it down low for Cameron Williams, and he'll lay that one out. 4:25 to go. Mac back down by 10.
It was just a poor defensive decision by Rich right there, leaving Cam on a block wide open.
Watson going to attack the basket over the head of Williams again. Floats that one in. Watson's got 10.
Got to go at him. He's got no legs right now.
Xavier Sykes on the near side. Trying to work out of the backcourt and does. 4 minutes left in the first half. Mac down by 8. CJ Outlaw ready to check in for the Cards. Javaris Moye, fadeaway shot was blocked by D.T. Tucker. Marcus Watson has it after the rebound by Rich Malator. Watson into the corner for Dickerson. Check that. Tucker up top for Malator. Hasn't taken a three-point shot all season. He won't this time. Up top for Watson. 3:42 to go. Mac down 30-22. Watson in the low. Watson to the far side for Mio. Head of the arc. 8 seconds of the Mac shot clock. Mio met by Cameron Williams trying to attack around him. Out for Tucker. Tucker head of the arc to Williams. Check that. Mio near side. Three. Got it! First bucket for Josh Mio with 3:23 to go, and Mac down by 5. On the near side, Xavier Sykes to the logo with the dribble, setting up an offensive play for Moberly. Hook pass to the near side. Freddie Cooper walks and turns it over. Mac will get it on the near side with 3:08 to go in the first. Patrick Smith arguing with the officials' call.
Like I said earlier, Moberly has given us plenty of chances. That is their 10th turnover this half.
And D.T. Tucker will inbound on the near side.
We can't find a way to capitalize. We can't find a way to steal all of the momentum.
Dawson Civil into the game as Marcus Watson heads to the bench. Civil to the far side for D.T. Tucker. 3 minutes to go in the first half. Mac down by just 5. Mio to the near side for Civil. Back to Mio at the far wing. Takes one way out. Mio can't hit that, but a foul whistled off the ball, and I believe it's going against Moberly. And they call that on Isaiah Robinson. His first in the team's 9th, the 1-1 for CJ Outlaw, who is 52% from the foul line this year.
Come on, CJ.
Need these free throws. Mac has struggled tonight. .253 to go in the first. CJ Outlaw.
Knock these down.
First free throw, way short. Akili Evans with another rebound. Josh Mio falls in the backcourt, but he's back to his feet. Evans on the far side. Evans has nothing so far tonight. No reach and foul called against Mac. And it's CJ Outlaw. That'll be his first, and that puts Moberly in the bonus, so a 1-1 for Akili Evans. 2:44 left in the first. Mac down 30-25. Marcus Watson back to the floor for Dawson Sewell. And Evans has the 1-1. His team up by 5. And Rich Malator will check in as well. First for Evans, got it. The second coming up as he earns the bonus. Malator in, the Cards down by 6. And Evans will have the second end of a 1-1. And he hits them both. 32-25, Mac down by 7. Preston Turner gets the inbound, goes back to Marcus Watson. Watson, slow dribble out of the backcourt to the far side for Mio.
And Moberly did this last trip too, but that's 2 trips in a row they've gone to a zone look.
Marcus Watson to the far side for Mio. Interior feed for Preston Turner from the elbow. Can't hit that. Malator can't get the rebound. Akili Evans has another. Evans up the floor. Taking it to the near side. Handed off for Xavier Sykes. 2:15 to go in the first half. It's a 7-point game.
Good steal, good read.
Steal, 1-on-1. Watson to the basket. Shot was blocked, but they're going to count it. Goaltending. Watson's got 12. 32-27, 2:06 to go in the first. Count them for Marcus Watson. And TKO Carpenter going to check into the game. And he is going to bring out Xavier Sykes. Sykes just turned that ball over. I beg your pardon, it was Akili Evans that turned it over, rather. Evans will inbound on the baseline for TKO Carpenter in the backcourt. Full court pressure for Mineral Area. Carpenter on the far sideline trying to work across the center stripe. He does. His numerical counterpart, Marcus Watson, is there, trying to reverse back to the near side. Malator got to it. Robinson far side into the corner. Freddie Cooper, three. Rattles out. Mio's got the rebound. Mack down 32-27. 1:45 left in the half. Preston Turner to the far side for Marcus Watson. Back to the near corner. DJ Tucker, uncontested. Oh, it rattles out. Then touch the glass again. And a foul on Malator. And no, he's going to be teed up. Get him out of here. Get Akili Evans out of here. Get him out. Get him out. Akili Evans just pushed Rich Malator. This should not be offsetting. He's got to get out of here. And both teams are assessed to the bench. Assessed to the bench. Akili Evans should be out of here. Akili Evans should be teed up. He just pushed Rich Malator. 1:37 on the clock, 32-27. What's the ruling here? He's got to be tossed or something. Rich Malator getting a foul. Are they only putting this on Malator? They foul Rich Malator. What in the world? Akili Evans just double-handed push Malator. What in the world is this? What in the world? So Akili Evans will have a 1-and-1. This is outrageous.
Yeah, and I don't know what the...
Evans is still arguing. I don't know what he's arguing about. He just got a break. I don't know how that's not a tech, Jimmy. He double-handed pushed Rich Malator.
Yeah, I'm not sure what we got going on.
I don't know what is going on.
Keep your hands down. Just telling you. He just told me you're going to...
1:37 to go. This is funny. This is outrageous, Jimmy. Akili Evans has a 1-and-1. First free throw. Good. He's going to get a second. $1:37 to go in the first, 33-27. Second for Evans. Hits them both. He's got 4. It's 34-27, a minute 37. I don't know how you don't call Evans on something there.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's for sure. Lot went on. I think what happened is they just called the common foul on Rich and let all the pushing and shoving offset and didn't penalize either one of them.
Marcus Watson between the circles. To the far side for Mio at the wing. Back up top for Watson. Watson to the near side. 8 on the shot clock. Watson's shot missed. The rebound deflected away. DJ Tucker's got it.
Shoot it.
Up top for Mio. Way out with one on the shot clock. Let's go, baby. Yes, sir. Josh Mio got it. With 60 seconds to go. Hit that one from way out. 6 for Mio. TKO Carpenter on the far side.
Gonna stop.
Players collide. Nelson Reynolds nearly across the timeline. 45 seconds left. Up top for Freddie Cooper. Cooper to the near side through a screen. Working inside on CJ Outlaw and a foul on Outlaw. That'll be the second on CJ Outlaw. Greg Heyer cannot believe this. These officials have been something else.
Still 1-and-1, correct?
Yeah, still a 1-and-1. It is the 9th foul on Mack. And so, Freddie Cooper's got a 1-and-1. Mack down by just 4. First free throw for Mio. Beg your pardon, for Freddie Cooper. My apologies. Good.
Here's the difference in the game, Jared.
Yep. I was just about to say.
Moberly's 2, 4, 6, 8 to 11 for 11. Max 2, 4, 6, 8, 3 for 8 from the free throw line, and it's a 5-point game.
Freddie Cooper with the second. Hits them both. He's got 11. 36-30. 39 seconds left in the first half. Preston Turner in the backcourt for Josh Mio, who steps across the timeline. Back to Turner on the near side. Up top for Mio. Mio to the near side. Turner, catch and shoot 3 from the near wing. Too strong, and Akili Evans has the rebound. 24 seconds left. The shot clock turned off. Moberly could hold for final shot. Up by 6.
Got to get a stop here. Moberly gets the ball at the Moberly's going to get the ball second half too.
Yeah. No, Mac. Yeah, you're right. TKO Carpenter on the far side through a Cameron Williams screen, working in. His pass to the near side finds Freddie Cook. Rolled it on the floor. 3 ball at the buzzer wouldn't go for Cameron Williams, and the rebound collected by CJ Outlaw, and that'll do it in the half. 36-30. Car Smart halftime report coming up after this on KFMO. 10 seconds in, an opening possession for Moberly. Tough shot. TKO Carpenter, he hits it. He's got his first bucket. It is 48. Moberly leads Mineral Area. Jared Pettis, Jimmy Palmer, and Braden Cooley back at the studio.
That was a tough shot to open up the half.
Marcus Watson out of the backcourt. Huge loss if you're just joining us. Tyler Smith has been ejected in the game. That was 2.5 minutes in. Marcus Watson in the near corner. Game clock at 19:25. Max shot clock down to 15. Up top, Josh Mio. Mio tried to go to the far side for Dickerson. Got it to him. Amarion Dickerson in foul trouble. He's got 3 fouls. 3 seconds on the max shot clock. Dickerson can't hit that one. Cameron Williams got away with the foul. Dickerson's got the offensive rebound. Going to take it to the bucket and lay it in. Just 3 points for Amarion Dickerson. 1 minute into this second half. Mac down by 6, 38-32. Akili Evans on the near side. Evans towards the baseline. Handed off Freddie Cooper, trying to get around. Amarion Dickerson does. Went for the reverse layup, but was so far underneath that it hit the base of the backboard. Amarion Dickerson with the rebound. Josh Mio on the near side in the corner. Mio works it to the wing. Mio trying to get around Akili Evans to the foul line. Nice head fake, and Mio can't hit that. No one's there for the rebound. It was collected by Freddie Cooper. Now Evans near side spot up 3. That's off to the left, and the rebound for, check that, Latour. DT Tucker, far corner, pump fake dribble drive, 15-foot jump shot. DT Tucker couldn't get that one. Dickerson on the rebound, put back. He's got 5. You don't often see Dickerson be held to a point at half. I'm sure he's not happy with that, and has really showed coming out here in the second. He's up to
come alive.
Yes, we do. Freddie Cooper, far side 3 uncontested. Wouldn't go. Marcus Watson's got the rebound. Mac down by 4. Watson on the far side. Backs off to await his team to get set up offensively. DT Tucker back to Watson. He'll take it into the logo. Watson, lob it. Amarion Dickerson. Hand it off for Mio. Mio between the circles. 10 seconds on the max shot clock. Dickerson up top for Malator to Mio on the far side. Shot clock down to 5. Up top, DT Tucker straight on 3. Yes! DT Tucker's got 9, and it's a 1-point game, 38-37. That wakes up the Bob in the second half.
Great execution. Great half-court set. Good patience.
17:20 left in regulation. Akili Evans inbounds for Xavier Sykes. Sykes across the timeline. Greg Heyer tells the Bob to wake up, and they start chanting. Freddie Cooper on the far side. Swing it to the near side. Akili Evans likes to take him from way out, and a blocking foul called against Amarion Dickerson. That'll be his 4th, and that would be another huge loss.
Yeah.
Greg Heyer not happy. And Preston Turner comes in. 17:03 to go in the second. 38-37. Mac down by a point.
Find a way. Find a way.
TKO Carpenter inbounds for Xavier Sykes to the far wing. Sykes to the near side. Akili Evans trying to work around Preston Turner. Backs off on perimeter. Crossover dribble. Turner stays with him. Turner gets hit in the face. No whistle. There's a TKO Carpenter 3. Missed by a lot. And a foul call on DT Tucker. And that'll be 3 free throws for TKO Carpenter. First on Tucker. Second on Mac. And again, GH has to be careful. He got teed up in the first. Same rules apply for a coach, correct? You can't get teed up.
Yeah, you'd miss a game.
First for TKO Carpenter, good. He's getting 3 on this trip.
I would venture to say he would have to do something extreme for them to give him a second.
I don't know. He didn't have to do anything extreme to get the first. TKO Carpenter hits both of the first 2. He gets a third. A packed house here in Park Hills, Missouri. Carpenter with the third, good on all 3. And it's back to a 4-point game, 41-37. Mio to Watson. Watson out of the backcourt. Right up the middle, angling to the near side. Josh Mio to Marcus Watson. To DT Tucker. Back to Watson. They play catch. Into the corner. Mio, 3 from there. Got it! Josh Mio! He's got 9, and it's back to a 1-point game, 41-40.
Get the ball to your shot makers here in this second half.
Sykes back shot blocked by Molitor. Rebound lost. Thrown to the foul line. Williams from there. Hoists and hits. And a timeout called by Moberly. It's a 30-second stoppage. We'll take it with them. 43-40, 16:07 to go in the second on KFMO. Three minutes and 53 seconds into this second half. Mac down by 3, 43-40, and they'll inbound in the baseline after that Moberly timeout. Jared Pettis, Jimmy Palmer, and back at the studio, it is Braden Cooley. D.T. Tucker going to inbound for Marcus Watson. Watson and Moberly showing full court pressure. Watson to the far side for D.T. Tucker across the timeline, met by defender. Got it to Josh Mio, head of the arc. Send it down low for Preston Turner, reverse layup, and he got it. Mac down by a point, 43-42. 15:50 to go in the second. And that's Xavier Sykes, pick and roll, got it to Cameron Williams. He walks and turns it over. 15:44 to go in the second. Mac down by a point with the chance to take their first lead of the game.
Big possession. Get a bucket here, this place will erupt.
Marcus Watson slowly across the timeline. Out of the near side for Josh Mio.
Moberly sticking with the zone.
D.T. Tucker on the far side through a screen. Got it to the near side. Preston Turner sends it up top. D.T. Tucker back to Josh Mio. Mio with 10 on the shot clock to Tucker. Back to Mio far side. 6 on the shot clock. Mio going to work towards the arc. 2 on the shot clock. D.T. Tucker catch and shoot 3 for the lead. It wouldn't go. Oh,
hands by Watson.
Poke by Watson. Turner for the lead. No good. Molitor can't knock it in, and Cameron Williams has it that time. Man, tough break for Mineral Area. Outlet Akili Evans on the near side. Handed off for TKO Carpenter from way out. No good. Rebound Molitor. Foul call going against Moberly. It'll be the first of the second half, and it's called against Cameron Williams, his third. 14:57 to go in the second. Nelson Reynolds coming in for the Hounds. Max still with the chance to take the lead. 43-42 they trail. TKO, check that, Marcus Watson to the near side of the backcourt to Mio, back to Watson. Out of the far side, D.T. Tucker, lob at Preston Turner for the lead from 10 feet out. Shot was deflected away. It goes towards the out-of-bounds line, and it's out off of, oh no, we go jump ball rather. Arrow favoring the Cards. Do we go jump ball? I don't think we do.
I think
it was out of bounds.
Yeah,
off of,
Moberly was staying out of bounds when they had a hand on the ball.
Preston Turner in the far corner up top for Mio. 15 seconds on the max shot clock. 14:38 on the game clock. Mio to Marcus Watson on the far side. 8 on the shot clock. Watson to Mio, far wing, into the corner. Oh, threw it away. Stolen by TKO Carpenter. Numbers for Moberly. This is Nelson Reynolds to the basket with the lay-in. Deflected. And a whistle. You count them? Goaltending?
Yeah.
Nelson Reynolds will have 4.
Hey, it's 3 trips we had to take the lead.
Yeah. You add that with the amount they had in the first half, too. They had several trips they could have taken the lead. 14-22. Forgive me if I'm wrong, Jimmy, but I don't remember a tie in this game either.
No. Well, 0-0.
Yes, okay, yeah. There was one tie. Josh Mio on the far side of Marcus Watson. 15 on the max shot clock, back to Mio. Up top for Preston Turner. Turner bodied a little bit by Nelson Reynolds. Turner backs off, 9 on the shot clock. Marcus Watson, 45-42. The Cards trail. Watson in, lefty runner. Shot wouldn't go when he's fouled, so Watson will shoot 2, and the foul is called against Nelson Reynolds. That'll be his second, and the second on Moberly.
This zone has given us fits.
How do you beat a zone defense, Jimmy?
Well, based off Greg's reaction is just this lack of execution by the personnel on the floor. I mean, got guys out of place, guys want to do their own thing. Zones, there's certain places that are beneficial to attack them, short corner and high post. And we seem to just be throwing it around on the perimeter a lot.
Media timeout, 45-42, 13:56 to go in the second. We will keep this one here, even though it's the media break.
So Watson goes to the free throw line, 2 free throws, cut it back to 1 here if he makes both. See if we can't string together another 3 or 4 stops. We just gotta convert on the offensive end when we string together those stops.
Mac really hasn't settled into an offensive scoring run yet either tonight. It's something that they're down 45-42, down by 3. Have got it to within 1 a handful of times, but you mentioned it, not converting on those stops at the other end.
That race to 67's looking like a good.
Yes. 13:56 to go in the second. 3-point game. Marcus Watson a chance to make it a 1-point game. And Watson ready to go at the line to our right as Moberly works their way back to the floor after the media timeout. One for Marcus Watson of his 2. Just past the 6-minute mark of second half. Watson good on the first. He's got 13. 45-43. And the second for Watson. He hits them both. 4 for 4 tonight from the line for Marcus Watson. And it's a 1-point game, 45-44. Out of backcourt, Xavier Sykes sends it up top for Javaris Moye. Moye going to try and work around Preston Turner. Righty floater, short. Malwator knocks the rebound away. Mio deflects it out of bounds off of the Cards. And Greg Heyer says, grab the ball. And yes.
Yeah, never leave it to chance. You can get 2 hands on the basketball. Don't worry about the official making the call. Get 2 hands on the ball.
Sykes inbounding. Left of the lane. Throws it up to me. I got it. 2 rows deep. That's gone. A home run. And it's mineral area ball. Sykes says it was deflected. That was straight out, Jimmy.
He's trying to play it off.
DJ Tucker.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
Me neither. He threw it 3. He was throwing it to Coach Connick behind us.
Here we go, though. We got another chance to take the lead. See if we can convert this time.
Marcus Watson on the near side. The Bob needs this one. Josh Mio on the far side. Got it back up top. Watson to the near side. Tucker. Out of Mio in the logo. Mio back to Watson. Back to Mio. Near side 3 for the lead. It was deflected. Jimmy's got it. It's out of bounds off of Moberly. How are they? Moberly doesn't think that was deflected, Jimmy. Josh Mio was taking a shot. How do you argue this?
Odd chain of events going on here. Basketball's flying into the stands.
I don't think I've seen that many into the stands in back-to-back plays in a game. Josh Mio head of the arc. 45-44. 4 seconds on the back shot clock. Mio to Watson on the near side. 1-3 from the near side. That's going to go off the iron. Oh, it didn't even get the iron. Shot clock violation. Mio was double covered after the inbound.
Mio! Next play! We got 12.
13:05 to go in the second. 45-44. Greyhounds leading Mineral Area in a Region 16 championship. Some of the Central Rebels here as well. TKO Carpenter fakes a handoff to the near wing. Uncontested 3. That one's short. Cameron Williams skying for the rebound. Back out Carpenter in the corner. Can't take a 3. He's trapped by Marcus Watson. Carpenter trying to work around him. Watson nearly had the steal. Carpenter to the basket. Off window. No good. Rebound knocked away again. 2 times it was touched by Freddie Cooper. And he taps it to TKO Carpenter. Around a defender. Carpenter off the window. Another offensive rebound. The shot won't go for Carpenter that time. And he's fouled. He will shoot 2. And the foul going against DJ Tucker. That is his second and the team's third. That is 3 rebounds right there for TKO Carpenter.
Yeah.
All offensive.
Yeah. And I hate to sound like a broken record, but here we are, another 2 or 3 minute stretch where we have got this thing to 1 point and had several opportunities to take a lead.
12:32 to go in the second, 45-44, and you're right.
We can't get over this hump. And I want to point this out, too. Coach here has done a phenomenal job managing his timeouts. He's still got all 5 timeouts left, and those are going to be huge down the stretch without a Tyler Smith or someone to give Marcus a breather.
Right. Dawson Civil comes in, but it'll be a brief one.
You're going to need this fellow on the floor as much as possible if you're going to win this thing.
Absolutely. Carpenter good on the first free throw. He's got 6 points in the game. Makes it a 2-point differential, 46-44. Second for Carpenter. Hits them both. Still, Moberly has not missed a free throw, Jimmy.
Yeah, go ahead. Give him that announcer's jinx. Let's go.
Preston Turner on the far side. Back for Josh Mio. Couldn't go to Dawson Civil. Mio gets across the timeline. We got a whistle. What is the whistle? There is liquid dripping from the upper level, the walkway in front of the cafeteria, in front of the Bryant Restoration sign. And is it behind? Is the sign the one that's doing it?
I don't know what we got going on here.
I guess they're going to call a timeout. 12:22 to go in the second. We will quickly take a break. 47-44 as they try and clean up this leakage that we have here in the Bob. You're listening to Mineral Area College basketball on KFMO. (47-44), Moberly leads. Mack with possession. Out of the stoppage, they got that water drippage cleaned up by Guess. On the near side, Dawson Civil to Josh Mio. A chance for Mack to tie. Haven't been tied since 0-0. Dawson Civil to the near side for D.T. Tucker. Now for Josh Mio. 9 on the shot clock. D.T. Tucker for the tie. Rattles out. And the rebound for Nelson Reynolds. And Moberly a chance to extend that 3-point lead. K.O. Carpenter slowly out of the backcourt as Marcus Watson will check in. On the near side, Carpenter up top for Freddie Cooper. Working to the far side out of the elbow. His runner falls off. Josh Mio's got the rebound. That was a beautiful shot that just fell off.
Yeah.
Mio out of the backcourt, right up the middle.
Got lucky.
Through an outlaw screen, Mio into the corner for D.T. Tucker. Back to Mio on the far wing. 15 seconds on the max shot clock. Dawson Civil's got it. He only has 28 points this season. Lost it down low, and that one could have gone out off of Mack, but Isaiah Robinson tried to keep it in and threw it off the walkway. 10 seconds on the max shot clock. 47-44 as Marcus Watson's back in for Dawson Civil. And Watson inbounds right in the lane. Team switch sides. Mack now right to left on your left to right rather on your listening device. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Josh Mio on the far side. Back to Preston Turner from downtown for the tie. Wouldn't go. Rebound deflected away. Players come together and Isaiah Robinson gets it. He finds Nelson Reynolds.
I'm not loving these offensive possessions. Way too deep in the shot clock and not great looks at all.
Robinson fakes a shot, dribble drive, gets around Outlaw into the corner, extra pass up top, Nelson Reynolds. Nice play to get around Marcus Watson. Can't hit that one. CJ Outlaw taps the rebound to himself, and Nelson Reynolds steals it away. Reynolds fakes a shot, made CJ Outlaw miss. TKO Carpenter straight on 3 from downtown, and he got it. 10 for TKO Carpenter, and a timeout called by Greg Heyer. 10:48 to go in regulation. It's a 6-point lead for Moberly, 50-44 on KFMO. Preston Turner get it to Josh Mio as Mineral Area trying to cut into this 6-point deficit. Amarion Dickerson back to the floor, playing with 4 fouls. He only has 5 points in the game. Mio sent it up top for Watson. Back to Mio on the near side. Defenders get to him. Zone defense for Moberly still to the far side for Preston Turner. 8 on the shot clock. Watson going to work inside, trying to get around Nelson Reynolds. Back out Mio. Catch and shoot 3. That was deflected. Mio can't hit that one. Falls to the floor trying to draw a foul, and he doesn't get the whistle. TKO Carpenter and Nelson Reynolds takes one from way out. Reynolds can't hit that. Check that. Malator's got the rebound and a foul called against Isaiah Robinson. That'll be his second and the team's third. And Malator is down on the floor and not getting up. That's a dangerous play by Robinson, swinging to try and knock that rebound loose from Malator. And
I missed it. I was writing down the stat for the rebound. What exactly happened? What we got?
And Malator down. I think Robinson might be lucky they didn't give him a flagrant.
So he took a swing at the.
Yeah, but he was swinging at the ball. To be fair, kind of hooked Malator's arm. This would be a very, very massive loss. Fans shouting behind us.
Yeah.
Malator slow to get up, and they're going to bring Dawson Civil in.
Oh, we're going to go smaller lineup.
Not CJ Outlaw. Malator on his feet and walking to the bench under his own power. 10:09 to go in the second. Mac down by 6.
And that's Rich's second hard fall this game.
Yes, he has taken a beating tonight. Fans still shouting behind us. They better be careful. These refs, thin-skinned tonight. Josh Mia will inbound in the backcourt. And yes, it is Dawson Civil coming on. Maybe, I don't know, smaller lineup. I mean, maybe it works offensively, but as Dawson Civil gets it to the near side for Mio, DT Tucker will check in for the Cards at the next stoppage to bring a little bit more size on the floor. Mio to the far side for Marcus Watson. You can look at it and say Mac's got 3 point guards on the floor. And Watson has it poked away by Nelson Reynolds and out of bounds, and that'll bring in DT Tucker. Who is coming out? It will be Marcus Watson. Nope, Dawson Civil. Marcus Watson just comes over to inbound.
Just super stagnant right now on offense. Gotta move.
Inbound for Mio between the circles. 9:49 to go in regulation. Mio to the far side for Amarion Dickerson. Trying to work around a defender. Dickerson's got it. Picked up his dribble to the foul line. Floater with 2 on the shot clock. Falls off. Preston Turner undercut the shot. Out of bounds off of Moberly. Oh, they say Mineral Area. And a break for the Greyhounds. They've gotten too many breaks tonight here at the Bob. 50-44. Moberly leads. 9:30 to go in the second. TKO Carpenter nearly lost the dribble, guarded by Marcus Watson. On the near side, Javaris Moye trying to work around Amarion Dickerson. Shot falls off the front. The rebound tapped away. Freddie Cooper 3 near wing, and he hits it. 14 for Cooper. Greg Heyer uses another timeout. 9:16 to go in the second. 53-44. The Region 16 championship, and Moberly's up by 9 on KFMO. D.J. Tucker inbounds for Mack to Omarion Dickerson. 9:13 to go in regulation. Mack down 53-44. Marcus Watson to the near side, splits through traffic. Got it to Preston Turner at the far wing. Into the corner, Mio doesn't take the shot when he had a little bit of space. Mio trying to work on the baseline. Send it up top for Marcus Watson. 15 on the shot clock, 9 minutes on the game clock. To the far side, Mio again. Dribble drive on the baseline. Righty runner. Got it.
Mio.
Oh, that was a tough play for Mio. He's got 11. And Isaiah Robinson down in the backcourt, and he's going to hop his way to the bench. That is not good. Cameron Williams going to come back into the game, and he had an extended break, Cameron Williams did. He was on fire in the first half. And Mauator back to the floor. I'd love to see that for Mineral Area after that tough fall.
All right, we should not struggle to rebound on the defensive end with this lineup on the floor.
You got Marcus Watson, Omarion Dickerson, Josh Mio, D.T. Tucker, Rich Mauator. Moye trying to crossover dribble on Dickerson to the basket and the lay-in and a late whistle, and Dickerson's fouled out. 5 points. He's fouled out with 8:40 left in the half. Moye has the basket in the end one coming up. Dickerson's done. Preston Turner coming in. And if this is his last game as a Mineral Area College Cardinal, he has left it all on the floor, Jimmy.
And now it's a loss of him and Smitty. I mean, that just really hurts your depth. 8 minutes, 8:40 left to go in the game. There's plenty of time, even if he makes this down 10. I mean, there's tons of time to get back in this thing.
Moye good on the end one, and Moberly still has not missed a free throw.
Let's go!
Josh Mio up the floor, trapped by Greyhounds, got it to the near side for D.T. Tucker, back to Mio. 8.5 left in regulation. Watson to the far side, Turner. Dribble drive around a defender, taking it underneath again, met by two defenders, gets it to the corner, D.T. Tucker, three! Oh, it rolls over. And Cameron Williams, great job of boxing out Preston Turner, and he gets the rebound. 10-point game, 56-46. Moberly trying to put it out of reach. TKO Carpenter on the far side. Players come together, and a foul called on Mineral Area. Rich Mauator, that'll be his first and the team's fourth. Check that, the team's fifth. Greg Hires still barking at the official. CJ Outlaw not on the floor currently. Inbound up top player. I don't know what happened. Nelson Reynolds dove on the far side. Wild shot wouldn't go, and D.T. Tucker knocked the rebound away out of bounds, but they say it's off Moberly. A break for the Cards. They haven't gotten a whole lot of those tonight.
This is getting pretty intense.
Players got to be careful. Fans got to be careful as well. It's getting pretty heated here at the Bob. D.T. Tucker on the far side. Mack down by 10. Preston Turner dribble drive on the baseline to the basket. Knocked away, but he's fouled. And this one going against Javaris Moye, his first and the fourth on Moberly. And who's shooting? It'll be Preston Turner. Mack again struggled from the free throw line tonight. They've missed 5 of the free throws they've taken. They're 5 of 10. That is 50%. On a team that averages 63%. Preston Turner, good on the first. He's got 8. These are huge free throws down the stretch, Jimmy.
Yeah, that's been the difference in the game. That and the rebounding battle. Because neither team has shot it great from 3. Moberly has not missed a free throw, and Max missed a bunch of them.
Preston Turner hits them both. He's got 9, and it's an 8-point game, 56-48. Hounds lead. In the backcourt, TKO Carpenter get it to Akili Evans. Evans on the near side, behind the back dribble, handed off on perimeter for Freddie Cooper. He works inside, down low. Mauator missed that one. Out for Nelson Reynolds, far wing 3. Yep, Nelson Reynolds has 7. 11-point lead for the Hounds, matching their largest of the night. Josh Mio on perimeter to the far side, Preston Turner. Back up top for Mio. Doesn't take the shot. Back to Turner. He'll hoist one from way out. That one's short. Mauator deflects the rebound to Marcus Watson. Watson trying to split through a couple of defenders. To Mio on the near side. Fakes a shot up top for Marcus Watson. 15 on the shot clock to Preston Turner. Back to Watson. Watson lob it to the near side. Mio Mio takes it with the man in his face. Can't get that. Malator with the rebound. Trying to work down low. Players collide. It's still loose. Malator's got it. Held ball, and the arrow favors Mineral Area. Players still fighting for it down there. And we have a whistle. Jump ball, and the arrow favors Mineral Area. 7:02 to go in the second. 59-48. No. Mineral Area Cardinals ball. Not the Greyhounds. And Marcus Watson will inbound left of the lane. And they're going to put 20 on the shot clock after the held ball. 7:02 on the game clock. Mac down by 11, 59-48. Need shots to fall.
Yeah, we do.
Watson inbounds to Josh Mio on the far side. Mio to Watson over there at the wing. A whistle. And they are going to run the shot clock down to 15, as it was a little bit slow to start. 6:59 to go in the second. 59-48. Mac trails. We use this if your Mac is a little bit of a breather and set something up. It'll be D.T. Tucker to inbound on the far sideline with half a shot clock.
We got some jawing going on between the Moberly men and the Mac Lady Cards.
The Lady Cards better be careful before the officials eject them. And D.T. Tucker will inbound on the far sideline. Once they get the shot clock situation figured out, it should be at 15. They're running the wrong clock down. They run it down to 6:57. It was at 6:59. And there we go. Shot clock at 15 seconds. Now we're ready to go. All that for 2 seconds off the shot clock.
This is an important possession, Jared. We have got to get a bucket here.
D.T. Tucker inbounding for Marcus Watson. Watson between the circles. Now for Josh Mio on the far side. Back to Watson. 8 on the shot clock. Preston Turner. Dribble drive on the baseline. Met by a defender and a foul call on Cameron Williams. That's his 4th. Turner to the line for 2 more. It is the 5th foul on Moberly, and both teams now with 5 of those.
That's phenomenal attack to the basket. Very, very aggressive.
And we get our media timeout. 6:46 to go in the second. Mac down by 11. 59-48. Preston Turner with free throws after this on KFMO. .46 to go in regulation, 59-48. Greyhounds lead the Cardinals. Preston Turner with 2 free throws at the line to our right. Jared Pettis, Jimmy Palmer, Braden Cooley back at the studio. First one for Turner, good. He's got 10. Turner, a freshman, stands at 6'5", averages 11 points per game. Second for Preston Turner, and he's got 11 in the contest. Look at that. 59-50, Mac down by 9. Chip away. Chip away, chip away. Need some stops, though. Akili Evans in the backcourt for TKO Carpenter. Back to Evans on the near side. Evans picking up the pace, trying to work around D.T. Tucker for Cameron Williams. He's playing with 4 fouls. TKO Carpenter from way out, and that goes out of bounds. And there's the crowd to let him know he missed it. 6:29 to go. Need a bucket on this trip. And Xavier Sykes going to check in.
Here's the thing, though. You're getting to a point in the game down 9 where your stops are irrelevant unless you can get buckets.
Right. 6:25 left in regulation. Marcus Watson on the near side. Lob it over the head to Josh Mio. Need a bucket. Josh Mio at the far wing to Marcus Watson between the circles. Back to Mio, far side. Working on the wing. Trying to work around Xavier Sykes. Can't. Mio nearly had it stolen away. Mio still got it. 12 on the shot clock. Pass deflected away. Malator's got it. Shot clock down to 9. Marcus Watson through a screen to the foul line. Out for D.T. Tucker. Dribble drive around the defender. And a foul whistle on Cameron Williams. He's done. Cameron Williams is fouled out. 6:02 left, and he's done. And the fans going to wave bye to him. Cameron Williams had 10 in the first and 12 points total, 2 in this half. Patrick Smith arguing the call. And Greg Heyer says you won't say anything to him when he's coming out to argue with you. GH is right, he's got a gripe. The foul is the 6th on Moberly, and Marcus Watson will inbound right of the lane, and the shot clock resets at 20. Beg your pardon, they're going to put at 22.
Yeah, 22 on the clock.
Yeah, that's where it was at. They're going to put it down to 20, rather. 6:02 to go in the second. Mac down by 9. You got to get points here. Watson right of the lane on the inbound. Finds Mio in the near corner. Doesn't take the 3. He'll work around a defender. Mio, fadeaway shot from the near elbow. Rattles it home. Mio's got 13. Mac down by 7. 59-52. On the near side, this is Javaris Moye. Taking it to the near wing. He gets it to Freddie Cooper ahead of the arc, trying to work around Mio. Knocked away by Malator. D.T. Tucker on the quick break to the basket. Lay it in. No, it falls off. Don't count the and one. Fans think they got it. Or check that. Don't count the putback by Malator. And the foul is called against Freddie Cooper, his 2nd and the team's 7th. As D.T. Tucker will get 2 at the line to our right. These are big free throws. Jimmy Mack down by 7.
Big free throws.
Life here at the Bob.
Yeah, glad to see some life back in the crowd. But if you're on the floor right now, one of the 5 dudes that's hooping, you got to stay within the moment. Don't get too up, too down. You got 5.5. It's a lot of time. Make both these free throws. You've gone from 10 down to 5.
Good. D.T. Tucker got the first. Averages 9.3 a game. That's his 10th point. He's a 64% shooter from the foul line as well. As Freddie Cooper comes out of the game and TKO Carpenter checks back in. Mack has just one player down there to rebound. It's Marcus Watson. 5:39 to go. It's 59-53. Tucker hits them both. He's got 11. Mack down by 5. Need a stop. Xavier Sykes to the near side for Javaris Moye. Out of the backcourt for Akili Evans. He'll work to the far side. D-up chance here at the Bob. Evans on the far side. Guarded by Rich Malator. Now to TKO Carpenter to the near side. That's
why is he open?
Moye. Nelson Reynolds 3, and he got it.
Why is he open?
10 for Nelson Reynolds, and Greg Heyer asking the coaching staff why that happened. Who was left open? Mio on the near wing. Headed up top. That's Watson. Mack down by 8, 62-54. Mio working to the foul line, trying to back his way in. Gets around a defender. Shot wouldn't fall, and no one can get the rebound. Check that. Xavier Sykes was there for the board. Sykes to the near side for Javaris Moye. Trying to work inside around Preston Turner, and a hand check call against Turner. That'll be his first and the last foul that Matt can give before Moberly's in the bonus. 62-54, Mac trails, 4:56 to go in do or die time here at the Bob.
Yeah, I'm confused on how they were that open last trip for 3.
Evans lost it. Preston Turner with the steal. Marcus Watson out of the back. 2 on 3. Watson up and underneath. He got it. 16 for Watson. Dawson Civil not going to check in now as Greg Heyer pulls his arm back, and he tells the Bob to get up. 62-56, 4:38 to go in the second. Mac down by 6. Akili Evans, head of the arc, works around Rich Malator, fighting through contact. Pick it up there. 3 ball wouldn't go. The miss for Moye, and it's rebounded by Mio. Got it to Watson. Watson inside, had it poked away. Watson back out. Watson backs off. 20 seconds of the Mac shot clock. 4:18 in the game clock. Mio on the near side. Fadeaway shot, no. Sends it up top for Watson to D.T. Tucker. Far side to Preston Turner in the corner. Take the 3. Step right, doesn't take it. 10 on the shot clock. Tucker up top. This is Mio. 8 on the shot clock. Mio still got it. Check that. Watson. Oh, wouldn't go on the shot. The rebound going to be collected by No! Watson got it to the basket. He's fouled, and he's going to the line to shoot two. The foul is called against Keely Evans, his third and the team's eighth.
That was all effort. What an effort play by Marcus Watson.
Watson will shoot two. 3:56 to go in the second. Mack down by 6. First for Watson. Short. Dawson Civil going to check back in. Rich Mauator coming out. Civil at 6'1", replaces 6'8" sophomore Rich Mauator. Mack down by 6, 3:56 to go in the second.
Yeah, let's see if we apply some full court pressure here with 5 guards on the floor.
Second from Watson, rattles out. Dawson Civil deflects the rebound away. Keely Evans lost it out of bounds. Mack gonna get it. A break for the Cards. 3:54 to go in the second, down by 6. And Mauator coming in for Dawson Civil. And Patrick Smith takes a timeout. We will take it with him. 3:54 to go in the second, 62-56. Mack down by 6 in the left possession after this on KFMO. Mack gets the ball, inbounding on the baseline. Josh Mio right of the lane. They trail 62-56. Jared Pettis, Jimmy Palmer, Braden Cooley back at the studio. Mio ready to inbound. Need to get it in before the 5 count. He does to D.T. Tucker from the block. Can't hit that. The rebound going to be collected. And it's Javaris Moye for Keely Evans.
Didn't love the shot.
TKO Carpenter, head of the arc. Carpenter trying to get around Josh Mio, works inside, out for Evans, far side 3, yep. Can't let him be open. Evans has 7. He's a 32% shooter from way out, and he hits that one. 65-56, Marcus Watson to the near side for Mio. Need a 3. D.T. Tucker got it back up top for Mio. Mio to the foul line, met by Xavier Sykes. Matt can't do anything with the zone defense. Mio can't hit that fadeaway shot, and Sykes has the rebound. And Moberly a chance to likely put this one out of reach. They're up by 9. 3:12 to go in the second. Nelson Reynolds doesn't take that 3. Backs off as Mio got to him. Civil ready to check in for Mack. Sykes through a hand check pressure from Marcus Watson. No whistle. Sykes on the near side. Gets around Watson to the cup. Oh, Keely Evans all alone for 3. Rattle it out. Oh, the offensive rebound put back for Javaris Moye. He's got 5. 7-point game. Timeout, Greg Heyer. We'll take it with him. 2:50 left. 67-56. Moberly here at Mineral Area, leading the Cardinals on KFMO. 2:52 left in regulation. Mac trails 67-56. They will inbound in the backcourt. Dawson Civil in for Rich Malator. Civil for Mio. Mio lob it to Marcus Watson. Cuts to the far side. Down low. Preston Turner can't get to it and turns it over.
That was a horrible. This just wasn't a great pass.
2:46 left in regulation. Mac down by 11. Not the cleanest of winning times tonight. Akili Evans into the corner. TKO Carpenter. What do we got? Shot clock not right. That might be a break for the Cards. Clock's still running. Clock's down to 2:39. And Moberly will inbound on the near side. TKO Carpenter, 67-56. At this point, those whistles just feel like it's delaying the inevitable. That's tough to say. This MAC team has played so well this season. Xavier Sykes on the far side, 2.5 to go. Sykes going to run off some clock. Civil on him. Sykes trips, and Civil called on the foul. And that will put Sykes at the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Foul is the first on Civil. And if you're Tyler Smith, that is tough to get ejected that early in the game.
I mean, it was difference in the ball game, right?
Yep.
And then obviously you losing to Marion with 9 minutes to go. That doesn't help either.
Nope.
But you game plan for an opponent in a championship game, and traditionally all year he wasn't, but tonight he was the starting point guard, and now you have to play pretty much the entire game without him. I mean, it's just a selfish play.
Sykes hits them both. Moberly is still perfect from the free throw line, make it 69-56, and Sykes knocks that one out of bounds.
And surely there was probably some type of anticipation in the locker room of this game being a little chippy.
Yeah.
I mean, you know that things are going to happen throughout the course of the game anytime you play Moberly.
Had to keep it between the whistles and inside the out-of-bounds lines. Marcus Watson out of the backcourt, 2:15 to go to Dawson Civil. Civil up top for Watson. Zone defense for Moberly. Preston Turner working inside. Picked up his dribble. Hands all over him. A whistle on the floor. Foul is called. It's going against Nelson Reynolds. That'll be his third and the team's ninth. Preston Turner will have a 1-and-1. But it's a 13-point game with 2:07 left in regulation. The largest lead Moberly's had all game. This Moberly team asking about the foul. So Preston Turner will shoot a 1-and-1. First free throw. Good, he gets the second. 12 points in the game for Preston Turner, surpasses his point per game average of 11 points. Preston Turner with the second. Hits them both. 11-point differential, 69-58. Mac with full court pressure. Javaris Moye slowly on the near side. Dawson Civil going to meet him. Moye got it to Akili Evans, working in, kicking out. Nelson Reynolds, step back three, far corner. Rattles out, rebound deflected, and it's knocked away by Moberly and Javaris Moye. Bucket here ends the game. TKO Carpenter with 1:46 to go into the logo to run some clock off. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Carpenter through a screen, tried to go to Evans, got it to him. Evans down low, and a double dribble turns it over. 1:38 left, Mac down by 11. Dawson Civil to inbound. On the near side, it's Watson for Civil. At the far wing, need to take a shot. Up top for Watson, need to take a shot. Mio on the near side. He'll take one from the near wing. Can't get it. Too strong, and the rebound going to go out of bounds. 69-58.
Free throw line, 3-point line. We have not shot it well tonight at all.
It was a 6-point game at halftime, and Mac had about 10 trips to take the lead or tie, and they haven't done it. Akili Evans to the basket, off glass, and he lays it in. Evans has 9. The Region 16 trophy going to be back at Moberly for the third straight season. 71-58, 66 seconds left. Mio on the near side. Need to take a shot. Mio through the lane, kick it out to Dawson Civil. He'll hop step through, send it to the near side. DT Tucker for three. Rattles out, then falls in. DT Tucker has 14, 54 seconds left. Mac down by 10, 71-61. And a timeout called by Greg Heyer. If it's a full, it's a full. We'll take it with them. 54.2 to go. Mac down by 10, 71-61 on KFMO. .2 to go, 71-61. Mac trailing by 10. A magical season for the Cards. 29-2. It's not over, but you need quick stops and quick buckets.
Yeah, it's
inbound for Xavier Sykes. Gets around Dawson Civil, working up the floor on the near side. That's a travel and a turnover. 48.9 to go. Mac down by 10. And it'll be Preston Turner to inbound or Dawson Civil. It'll be Dawson Civil. 48.9. 71.
Go. What are we doing? Go.
Dawson Civil inbounds for Watson and gets it back. Watson gets it from Civil to the near side. Back to Civil. Working inside, fakes off the man. Civil out for Watson, extra pass to Mio. Step back three with the man in his face. Misses. Players collide. Civil's got the rebound. Up top, Preston Turner straight on with 30. Got it! Preston Turner's got 16. This is the last Mac timeout. 29.6 to go, a 30-second stoppage. We will keep it here. 29.6 left. Mac down by 7. 71-64.
Yeah, I'm just afraid it's a little too late.
Yep, Jimmy, I agree. It's silent here at the Bob.
You know, unless Moberly just goes out of their way to help us out here, maybe get a 5-second count or a turnover on the inbound, but, you know.
Yeah.
We had our chances, man. All game.
We did. We sure did.
All game.
What was it, 5 straight trips midway through this half, or even further out than midway where Mac could have tied or taken the lead?
At least 5, if not more.
Yep. He had some of those in the first half as well. 29.6 to go. Inbound to the far side, Civil nearly had the steal, but Xavier Sykes gets it, and he's fouled by Civil. Sykes will walk it down and have 2 free throws, and Moberly yet to miss a free throw tonight. 20 for 20, Jimmy. That is outstanding.
Yeah.
For a team that averages 72% from the foul line. Xavier Sykes is 4 for 4 as well. Starting to see it on the Mac faces, too, the players. First one for Sykes. Good. These are 2 free throws. Oh, no, Mac only has... They only have 8 from... Oh, okay, all right. Yes, 8 on Mac. It's a 1-and-1. My apologies, folks. Sykes hits the first, put the foul on the wrong team. Second for Sykes. Hits them both. 22 for 22. And a timeout called by Pat Smith. If it's a full, we'll take it. If it's a 30, we'll keep it here. They have 3 timeouts left. Going to be 2 timeouts, and this is a full stoppage. We'll take a quick break. 26.5 to go. Mac trail 73-64 on KFMO. Cold. 26.5 left. The inbound to DJ Tucker. Got it to Marcus Watson on the Deer wing. He gets it to Preston Turner. 20 seconds left. Turner step back three from the Deer side. Shot wouldn't fall, and he's fouled. He's shooting three. And the foul is called against Nelson Reynolds, his fourth, and that's the 10th on Moberly. Pat Smith leading 73-64, arguing this call like his team's trailing. he brings the energy every night, Jimmy.
Yeah, he's phenomenal coach. One of the GOATs. He's been doing it a long time. He knows a lot about the game.
Preston Turner good on the first. He's got 17. Official let him talk. Turner hits both of the two. He's going to get a third. Preston Turner's got 18 points.
Yeah, and he's still going. And they haven't warned him. But
GH
Greg,
said two words and got teed up.
Yeah, Greg. Yeah.
Turner can't hit that one. Rebound knocked away. Dawson Civil lays it in. Civil's got 30 points in the season. They come right there, and a foul on Civil as Xavier Sykes tried to Hail Mary three.
It's still 1-1.
This is the last 1-1.
Law of numbers. Moberly is due to miss a free throw.
It'll be Xavier Sykes shooting the 1-1. Mac trails 73-68, 15.7 to go. There's still time, Jimmy. Not a whole lot left.
Need a miss here.
Yes.
Need a miss here.
Miss and a rebound. Mac has struggled to rebound tonight.
Need a miss here.
Mac down by 5. First one for Xavier Sykes. Good. Make it a 6-point game. 74-68. Sykes will get a second. You know, I had a fan tell me tonight as Sykes unloads, if Moberly goes into zone defense, it might be trouble for the Cards. They went into zone defense, and Mac had no answer. Marcus Watson down by 7 to the far side. Josh Mio from way out, rattles out. 8 seconds left. Preston Turner can't get the rebound. It's knocked loose and out of bounds off of Moberly. And with 5.3 to go, Mac needs a shot. That will get them 7 points. Is there a thing that will get them 7 points?
Unfortunately not.
No. Dawson Civil inbounds in the backcourt. To the near side for Preston Turner. 5 seconds left. He'll take a three. Got it. Preston Turner. He's got 21. Mac has no timeouts. Game clock down at 2.1. You need a foul off the ball here. And we get it. Josh Mio. Thank goodness the official was actually looking at something tonight. The first on Mio, and we'll have 2 free throws at the other. And who did he foul, though? I believe it was Xavier Sykes. It was he or TKO Carpenter. It's Xavier Sykes, not the player to foul. Of course, Moberly has not missed a free throw. 2.9 left. Mac trails by 4. First one for Sykes. No good. It's a shame we couldn't have that miss a trip ago. Sykes with the second. Mac down by 4, 75-71. Sykes can't hit it. Mia's got it. Hail Mary pass. Preston Turner got to shoot it. Oh, that's game.
Still doesn't matter, even if they call goaltending.
75-71, the final. Moberly, third straight Region 16 championship. 75-71, the final. Handshakes commence, and that'll do it. Hubs Pub and Grill postgame show coming up after this on KFMO. Final score 75-71. Mineral Area comes up short for the third straight year in the Region 16 championship game, this time on their home floor here at the Bob Sechrist Fieldhouse, as the fans applaud the Mineral Area Cardinals this year as finishing second in the region. Final score 75-71. As we take a look at the final game stats, and we'll start it with the Moberly Greyhounds. Their leading scorer, Freddie Cooper, had 14 points. Xavier Sykes with 13. Cameron Williams had 12. Nelson Reynolds and Takeo Carpenter each with 10. Akili Evans had 9 points. Javaris Boye with 5. And for Mineral Area, Preston Turner led with 21 points. Marcus Watson had 16. D.T. Tucker had 14. And Josh Mio with 13. Amarion Dickerson had 5. And Dawson Civil had 2. Final score again, 75-71. Team stats as we take a look at it. Max shoots 37%, 23 of 63 from the field. Moberly 39%, 22 of 57. From the land of plenty, Mac 31%, 10 of 32. Moberly 26%, 7 of 27. Max shot just 65% from the free throw line, 15 of 23. And Moberly 24 for 26, 92%. Rebounds favored the Hounds, 32-29. And turnovers, 15 for Moberly. That is a lot for Mac still to not win. Mac had 9 turnovers, just 3 in the second half. Scoring by half, it was 36-30 Moberly in the first. Mac 41-39 in the second, but trailed too much and missed. I don't know, Jimmy. It's tough to put a number on the amount of possessions they had a chance to take the lead and didn't even get shots away or took bad shots.
Just didn't capitalize tonight. Just didn't take advantage of our opportunities. They were there. We just missed them. Tonight was not our night. I think looking at the stats, I know you just read them, kind of zoning in and out here. Still just at a loss for words, but for Mineral Area, 32 threes, man, that's a lot. I would venture to say that's maybe the highest number that they've shot from the three-point line this year, and percentage wasn't great. Free throw percentage wasn't great, but opportunities were there. We got 63 shots on the rim. Just only shot 37% for the game, so just wasn't our night.
75-71, the final. We'll take a break, come back and hear from the head coach of the Cards, Greg Heyer, as his first year concludes at a record of 29-3. Moberly moving on, 25-7. They will play the winner of Region 4 at the winner of Region 4, which is expected to be Triton, who led in their game at halftime over Highland by 17. We will take a break, come back with more after this on KFMO. Final score is 75-71. Still awaiting the arrival of Greg Heyer, the head coach of the Mineral Area Cardinals, as the chance for an at-large bid has now gotten tougher for these Cardinals team. Now, I'm not going to say it's not possible or it is definite. You go 29-3, but you lose in the Region 16 championship game, and it's going to be awfully tough for Mac to get the chance for that. Final score again, 75-71. You know what? We'll take another break and hear from Greg Heyer when he comes out here on KFMO. Final score again, 75-71. Moberly wins it. Getting pictures with the trophy are the Greyhounds, as they'll have a happy 3-hour trip back to Moberly tonight. Then next Saturday they will travel up to Illinois and play the Region 4 winner, that is Triton. They are currently playing now, but we're winning at halftime by 17. And then Moberly will have to hope for an at-large bid. Final score in this one, 75-71, as we await the head coach, Greg Heyer, to come talk to us after this one. A tough loss for the Mineral Area Cardinals, just their third of the season at the hands of the number 19 team in the nation as well, Moberly, as the Cardinals were up to 6th in the nation. Just a tough way to end the year on their home floor here at the Bob. Just the first loss for Mac this season here at Mineral Area College. As Greg Heyer makes his way over to us. And here he comes. A final score again of 75-71. Well, I thought he was going to head over here. You know what? We'll take one more break. Once we get back, he will be right over here on KFMO. Hit a kicker. One final time on the Hubs Pub and Grill post-game show. Final score, Moberly beats Mineral Area 75-71. We are now joined by the head coach of the Cardinals, that is Greg Heyer, as the first season comes to an unfortunate close here against the Moberly Greyhounds of the Region 16 tournament. What happened in this one, Coach?
Well, it really came down to, I told them at the beginning of the game or in the locker room before the game, it's going to come down to rebounding. And it came down to rebounding. They out-hustled us to the ball. They had
32 rebounds to your 29, Coach.
Yeah, so that's probably the first time in maybe all year that we've been out-rebounded.
Yeah. It's a tough way for the season to end.
And we picked the wrong day to come unglued as a team.
Yep.
We came unglued, and it's unfortunate, and I haven't seen that side of this team all year long, and to do it in front of these wonderful fans. I mean, what an awesome crowd. The energy in the Bob was amazing. And, we had guys that played heavy minutes because of ejection and injuries, and but it's unfortunate. I'm just, I just, like I told them after the game, I appreciate all their hard work and everything all year, but this is the first time all year with this team I felt handcuffed.
Yeah.
We couldn't execute. We never had lineups out there that knew where we could run stuff, and it was very unfortunate. And that's what happens in those type of situations when you can't execute, and you can't come up with the ball. How many times did we get stops and we couldn't come up with the ball?
Yeah.
I mean, over and over. And then how many times did we have the ball where they
with the
knocked
chance
it
to
out?
take the lead?
Yeah, and they knocked the ball out of our hands.
Yeah.
Things like that are very unfortunate. But like I just told them, it's learning lessons. So, again, I just want to thank everybody at MAC, the MAC family, the St. Francis County, all the surrounding counties, all the fans. Everybody was just awesome this year, and so welcoming, and sucks that it had to come to an end like this.
How tough of a position did it put the team in with 2.5 minutes into the game and Tyler Smith getting ejected?
He's been playing really, really well at the point. I'll have to go back in the video and watch what happened. I don't know exactly what happened, but if they're aggressive antics and we retaliated, then that's very unfortunate. I know there was a lot of back and forth during this game, and it was an intense game, and I told them it was going to be an intense game, and they're tough, and they don't back down, and I knew they weren't going to back down, and they didn't back down. And congratulations to Pat Smith and his team. But yeah, that was big because he's been playing really well, and I'm really able to execute with him on the court. It's just very unfortunate.
Overall, a successful season, being that you only had a handful amount of time to put this team together compared to what other coaches had. To win 29 games and lose just 3 and go 15-1 here at the Bob, what does that say about the team this season, and not just the team but even the coaching staff, being able to put together a winning team that quickly?
Well, it says a lot about our guys, about their fight, their grit, their ability to come to work every day, and their work ethic, and and my staff, my assistants are awesome. I love them. They're great. They're assets to the community. They're assets to the college. They're assets to our players. They're unbelievable people. They've worked so hard, and they keep getting better and better, just like the team. And just unfortunate that what happened tonight. I'm kind of still like a little stunned at just the why of it. Like why did it happen. And that's for me to figure out.
Coach, I hate to put you on the spot, but I have to ask a question like this with where you were at in an NCAA team coming down here to the NJCAA, and your first season it ends at 29-3. I'm sorry for putting you on the spot, Coach. What's the future looking like for Greg Heyer?
Well, I got a 7-4 on campus now, and I saw Job at the game as well. I've been recruiting. Now I'll start recruiting a lot harder, but I look forward to building a championship team here, and that's what I came here to do. And, the job isn't finished, so I'm going to have to go put another team together, and I got a little bit more time, and I enjoy this part of the process, and help these guys, these current guys, finish up and get on to bigger and better places. And I just told Scott, I'm a loyal person, and I'll never forget what Mac did for me, and we love it here. We love the people here. We love everything about it, and it's a great working environment every single day, and it's close to home, and it's close to my wife's sister, who's the head coach at Illinois, and my wife can get to those games. So I know that was a long-winded answer, but I do truly just love this place and love these people, and this place the Bob was rocking tonight. Man, that was just, I love the energy that was in the building, and I wish we could have fed off it a little bit more.
Well, Coach, thank you so much for coming by and joining us. Wonderful season this year. Always nice to talk to you, Coach, and I'm sure we'll be in touch.
Yeah, sounds good, Jerry. Thanks for everything you've done. You've done an unbelievable job of just following our team, being there, great interviews, ask great questions, do a great job. My family loves listening to you. Shout out to a mom who didn't get to come, but my dad is here in Arizona, and I know she's watching the game with the family, but love the fam and miss you guys. But Jared, you've done an amazing job, and keep up the good work, and now we can cheer the women's team on to a region championship.
Coach, thank you so much. We'll talk to you down the road.
Thank you.
That's Greg Heyer, head coach. Oh, sorry. Say it again.
Go Cardinals.
My bad, Coach. That's Greg Heyer joining us on KFMO as his club falls in this one. 75-71. The season comes to a close with the record of 29-3. That'll wrap things up here on KFMO today. Our next broadcast of any kind coming your way Tuesday when the Lady Cardinals host State Fair here at the Bob and a Region 16 semifinal coverage starting around 6 o'clock on KFMO. Or check that around 5 o'clock on KFMO with tip-off at 6. I'm Jared Pettis. Braden Cooley doing a great job back at the studio, and Jimmy Palmer filling in, doing a great job as well. So long, and join us on Tuesday.